diversifying the operations of the presidency. And so anytime we see people like you visiting, we really feel good. And it gives us the assurance that you are with us. I welcome you on behalf of the President to the presidency, and to also thank you for at least having us in mind and paying this courtesy call. Someone once asked me, Chief, this reset, what is it all about? You know, as a nation, at a point in time, we always kind of get so used to what we've been doing. And you need somebody to prompt you. Because if you keep doing the same thing over and over and over, you tend to relax. And so we are so excited that Boardroom Governance Summit is coming up, whereby people are really going to discuss, strategize, and see how best to run our institutions, to run our companies, and making people understand that if you are made members of a board, it's not just the prestige of being there, but seeing yourself as the originators of the success of the institution. Because what management does usually is premise or based on the directions given by the board. And so if members of a particular board are not so familiar with that emboldening power to give direction to the institution will crumble. And so as a nation, once in a while, we have to remind ourselves, what are we doing right and what are we doing wrong? President Mahama intends that all the things that we've been doing, where we feel we are relaxing, we should reinvigorate it. And so we are mindful that various institutions are having orientation programs for their board members. But we will encourage a lot of people to take part in this national summit, where synergies will be drawn, where good lessons will be learned, where others will share international good practices, which will enable you run your board effectively. And so, Prof, we just can't thank you enough for at least bringing this to the doorsteps of government and requesting for government to support you. On behalf of His Excellency the President, I want to assure you and ensure the whole country that the President supports this initiative, and whatever it takes us to make it succeed, definitely we'll do, because we want to reset our country. God bless Ghana.
When it comes to gas, the implementation committee for the second gas processing plant has concluded its initial work and presented its final report to the steering committee at the Ministry of Energy and Green Transition. The submission represents a significant milestone towards Ghana's quest to build a second gas processing plant. And so far, I can assure you that we are making very, very good progress. In a few months' time, we shall roll out a roadmap, and you would appreciate what we are doing in order to construct a second gas processing plant. Our ultimate aim is to transition towards a gas to power era, so that most of our thermal plants would run on gas, and then we can supply domestic gas through our own sources. Ghana Gas is doing about 45%. We've also repositioned Ghana Gas, directed them to cut a lot of cost and refocus on their core mandate. Over the past 8 years, Ghana Gas has not added even 1 kilometer of pipeline to the infrastructure they inherited from us. I have told them that is unacceptable. And let me make it clear to Ghana Gas, as minister, I would have to crack the whip and ensure that you focus on your core mandate and spend your revenues on areas that will benefit the Republic of Ghana. And I intend to do exactly that. We are also focused on the Ghana cylinder because we believe that we can manufacture and produce all our cylinders domestically. The company's machinery dates back to 1998 and has become somewhat obsolete. The retooling process that we have started is expected to enhance capacity, reduce waste, and align Ghana Cylinder Manufacturing Company with international production standards. On this note, let me commend and congratulate Ghana Gas for the amount they've released to Ghana Cylinder so far. We are working with Ghana Commercial Bank to raise a facility to retool and revamp Ghana Cylinder Manufacturing. And we are coming out with a local content policy which would insist that all such cylinders ought to be procured here in Ghana. Once we have that capacity, we have to procure those cylinders and put Ghana Cylinder on the path of recovery. As part of efforts to increase local content and local participation in the renewable energy sector, we've gone into partnership with the International Solar Alliance to train Ghanaians in solar energy technologies. And this will certainly create a lot of jobs. And we are also hosting the 7th Africa Regional Committee of the International Solar Alliance from 2nd to 4th September 2025 under my leadership as Vice President of the Alliance. And I encourage all of you to participate in this program. As part of our street lighting project, I'm happy to announce that we've commenced the installation of all-in-one solar street lights. We intend to do 23,500 units covering a distance of 700 kilometers so that gradually we can take solar as the main focus and move our street lights away from the grid. The street lights depend largely on the grid, and unfortunately, these street lights come on during the peak period. The difference between the peak period and the off-peak period can range around 400 to 600 megawatts. And these street lights alone accounts for more than 200 megawatts. And so if we can take them off and put them on solar systems, it means that we'll be shaving off about 200 to 300 megawatts, and that will contribute significantly towards efficiency in the sector. We are also working very hard to increase rural electrification. So far, we've connected 63 communities, and we are launching a massive rural electrification project to ensure that we achieve universal access to electricity by the end of 2028. To ensure that we increase the revenues and also bring about efficiency, Cabinet has approved the private sector participation in ECG's distribution network. And let me put on record, we are not selling ECG. What we are seeking to do is to involve the private sector, particularly in the billing and collection sector. And I encourage Ghanaians to take a keen interest in this. We have good Ghanaian entrepreneurs, good Ghanaian businessmen. This is an opportunity for you. Get involved and help us to bring about improvement in the sector. PDS, no, we are not going for the PDS approach. The PDS was not a bad approach in terms of that private sector. The only bad thing was that some few greedy individuals decided to cannibalize the process and to sell the shares amongst themselves. If they had stuck to what we were doing and ensured that there was value for money, competitive process, and less political interference, even in this bad form, it showed that the revenues were increasing. So it means that if we can do it better, then we can get real results out of it. And I've assured you and Ghanaians that we would not get involved when it comes to the shares or how people benefit from that company. And that's why we're even involving a transaction advisor from the World Bank just to bring that transparency. But we would own it, we would ensure that we drive it, but we want to do it through a competitive and transparent process. On the prosecution of the missing containers, I know that the state agencies are pursuing it. I know that their caution statements have been taken, and the Attorney General is pursuing that. And I'm sure that when the Attorney General has his turn, he will throw more light on that. We have two issues to deal with. We want to retrieve almost all the containers, if not all. But those who were involved in all that, I hold a view, and I strongly hold that view, that the law should deal with them. And that is my position. It's as simple as that. On the issue of power theft, we've been working very hard with ECG and NEDCO. In fact, NEDCO, recently some of our staff were attacked when they went on their routine work to ensure that we recover revenue as much as we can. Because anytime you have 3 people consuming power and 1 does not pay, it means that 2 have to shoulder the burden for the other. And so it's in our own interest to ensure that we help these utilities to recover their revenues. And so let me use this opportunity to appeal to all the people in the NEDCO area in particular to collaborate with us. This is for the good of the country, and it's to ensure that we're able to supply power. The final one is when de-levy. We're supposed to implement it. And as a responsible government, we thought that at that time, with the way the fuel prices were going up, if you add the de-levy, then you'll be taking a double knock. Yes, it's going up marginally today, but imagine if the world market prices were increasing the way they were, then you'll be taking a double effect. And we thought that in managing an economy, it's not like buying and selling. It's a prudent way. You do a balancing act in order to carry people along whilst raising revenue. And so we think that this is the time to do that, because we must also save the energy sector. And so I would appeal to Ghanaians to bear with us. It's a very tough decision, but it's a necessary decision that we have to take for the overall benefit of the economy. We'll keep monitoring. We'll account to you, and where we need to do adjustment, and it's evident that we need to do those adjustments, as a government, I'm very confident that we'll be willing to do that.
The people of Ashanti are known to be astute in business. Anytime the economy is in decline, Ashanti region is the most affected. The recent downturn of our economy experienced had a devastating effect on businesses in Ashanti. Many businesses were affected by the banking sector clean-out, and many were affected by the domestic debt exchange program. This is why my administration has made a stable economy our main focus. Since January, we have introduced strong cost-cutting.
Swazet and also on Power 97.9 FM, the hottest and the biggest conversation in Ghana inside politics. Near the free city or 37 Abebesusu, the heart of Accra, editor in all the 16 regions across the country, north, south, east, and west. This is your number one political talk show inside politics. Northern Regional Capital, Tamale, we are live on Kesmi 107.1 FM. Bowling in the Savannah region, we are live on Nkiligi FMY. In the Upper West Regional Capital, we are live on WFM Boku in the Upper East region, Source 100.1 FM, Pusiga Wimpang, Sampa Wende FM, Zeps FM, Zebele, or in the Upper East region of the Republic of Ghana. Western Regional Capital, Takradi, we are live on Sharp 106.9 FM, Izama Elembele, Western 100.3 FM, Central Regional Capital, Cape Coast, Adom Sounds, Ewo, Kotokraba, Marcus Anson, and Rich FM, Ewo, Asim Fosu, Volta Regional Capital, Ho, a Global 105.1 FM, Sanso, and the Boardroom, Echo, Bono, Region Time, 90.9 FM on Sokon and Soma FM on Krankwanta, for Regional Capital, Goso, and Ananum 92.5 FM station with ambition, and Adunu FM, Ewo, Sankore. For if you want near Bono, Region Time, 90.9 FM on Soko, and Soma FM, so Ewo, and Kra, and Quanta, all in the Bono region of the Republic of Ghana. You move you on Yanko Boom FM, so Ewo, a year, Uti region, Asuye, Boom FM, Ewo, a year, Uti region, Ewo, Yenu Anima, Omuti, Wonyana, Ewo Hono, Omo Aji Atum. You are 79.7 FM, Mukade Krache, Mami, Honorable Helen, Ajwa Ntoso, MP for Krache West, Honorable Capacity MP, Honorable Helen Ajwa Ntoso, anywhere, Honorable, a year, Doctor Asamoah, Omotu, Mafidi, and then Asam Ketwa, Sansuna KFM, Ewo Pasa, all in the up, in the Uti region of the Republic of Ghana. Fe Yemuramo Ewo Land GFM Radio ne Fire Life Radio Sanso ena yeko America Memoir Apo 68 FM Ewo Virginia Kwakuskete ne Brante no omoso Fire Life ene ewie ya enye asem ketu akura landifo nyina tamundin ya obi eta ya chese enye asem ketu akura na hey TVS was it Power 979 Nemom yeko eye abefo so internet ya Facebook Live Power 979 TVS was Ghana Samson on YouTube SWAZ broadcasting menua aye agini wono wa biemu ewo lande anya asem keto akora sanso na menua Henry ewo street market Kumasi market ye maame ne ba Henry yaw wono so biemu dendenden na so biemu ewo Bresen na ye maame Kumasi market ebusuan nyina nso ewo Peckham omosu abi atom eho a enye asem keto akora oba Ghana hadia na sese bi obefa bia no TVS was it na power 97.9 semu se jata Mugabe mase bema ba kantin 10 gramo ya wonsi suma asanu ham enemi na midi dwumadi ho chiame na ehonsam no what say media review budget no da be na eba ehonsam obete Isasalesi John Dramani Mahama isemu se jata bema ba wonsi suma asanu ham wode atudwa se Kumasi Krofo market no obesi by next year 2026 no obewie edi amomo we ensema Isasalesi John Dramani Mahama edi she mia kasa mano se Mugabe muko Kumasi kasa santema afo se mi din kunima by 2026 ekwa wie no Krofo market meye amomo na enei mia me papa me ye Joma Amesan Joma ba ne me Mugabe mati atankoliga biga na Joma ma Kumasi no akoka se nti enu akoso am receive ye ebesi anopei me phone no koyadum Mugabe ensema mobeka wa de share FM no Mugabe ensema mobeka Kumasi na market na point me angel na Joma ma so obeya ma yome se we ye friend wo se ade yo ye friend kantinka wo se ade yo na onam na Dr. Kalisu sunsude na chi ene na ba bia yeden ewu ehun nsem no ewa ha yeden nyina ebrew special prosecutor so nsem ben ena ode aba betudwa ni nyina wa ha yede ebrew sanso ena wutu senya is honorable Mavis Kumsin former MP ono so no wase de Sajo Mama ne fe vice president yeden emfre no mame no waboda man na we okay mame na me homra sese na me sese me huye na ija no ebe so bruta na da ben na Thursday na victory da Thursday ye victory e papa wo Thursday e do Thursday ne Friday de wodi agura unamu bebu yes without fear or favor Thursday we ye mistake unamu bebu enya heading so unamu ne bebu into we ye bibia no we steady we ye eslau we ye samia wuku we ye jomboadu no we din Malik Basentale salam alaikum na ensema eba no obetini nyina enra yenua eye John Abujinapo energy minister Sir John Jinapo right enra ya chese okopie mu Jubilee House na jumadi a honorable Felix Kwachu Fosu mudi na hu hia papa accountability ni ye hu hia yesi ya nwi anwanmu ya mini Abanga national vice chairman of the NDC na ya mi wo ya galamse na onye galamse Abanga Msambiga nyam tum na galamse bi nyam ka tum ni nti mutie de ebobo ba ne de a mo amwo executive staff ene ne mpatemu subiri so ne mpatemu se muti we a yesi kwotisi obi abodwe se hia no ayeden wase nso ayeden media medibenum ade bia galamse bia wo ye me nua akora ka che me se me koto shamfan me ka che se me nto enu ti na obeyi me fra busu mat exclude me I'll go bibi bia related to galamse illegal money bia no wo ye me nua wo ye me ma ba wo ye me papa ba wo ka che me se me nya I won't do it enu ti obeyi me fra busu mat exclude me na me ba sese ya ene omuni sememba so ene maba ene yawada na edu yawada si ane ba bia ewu sabo so mene ya ba beso was a 2 Jumayefo ka Honorable Julius Debradi and a Jumayefo de acha 22nd 23rd 24th bia we adwuma bia na Nesaka na katua enya radio station a e twen 3 months 4 months ansa na etua katia fo ni bio me kasa in my capacity as a management member 22nd 23rd 4th 5th acha 26 bia we adwuma ho bia na Nesaka o salary to ba adwuma wo de capacity mura ene ba adwuma akura gina na o ma fans and me say newscasters no be ma fan capacity need the one me because if it must be done well. Now you moving on now and then me that sorry ya yes it will be so or say a friend how a kumsi now Kevin and I tell you would you ever hear because I na liso na kwisipuku and avan che innocent sam rate me nu and no mo baguro omo besa aduasa gumbe asa Alaji Sani senior kumasi o masani bi gumbe asa de atete ye osoame no gumbe asa soame ahemfie ba bia wo ye no gumbe asa na fetia yese former MP for Awutu Senya East Osu Sir John Mahama emfa fon emfre no subhanallah sanu Vice President of the Republic Yama me prof na je opoku agema na we yebisa say ministry na okokora no yebisa say ye ka say fish farming na enedien you couldn't even explain the meaning of fish farming ba be minister obe sector minister obonfo ene nduko school no wanye fish farming agriculture wanye bi esu we training college ofri bimbila o nso mpesa manfo ofri bimbila ho ne be hu se ho no ofri because ofri ho abedi MP eden ewo Awutu Senya East fantifom fifi mantem nidinde Mavis Hawa Kumsin. The woman is from Bimbila in the northern region of the Republic of Ghana. And sometimes neighbor do have say choke my background. Me obama my appointment here. Take your time and check my background. And today, how a kumsi or call it Osu watiam maye winning msamu babao yawana jomama kabol mamie vice president Professor Nana Jane Opokwaji makabol mamie. Shut up. Munafiki ni baga biga. Hawa kunsi. Baga biga. Kramaba. Ane utimisu. Sa jomama nyadai. Overfo nyadai mfro. Hey, jomama. Serious business. Governance is about serious business. Yamame Prof. Nana Jane Opokwaji man. Serious business to do. We don't have time for those useless caricatures, the bigger ones. We don't have time for them. Caricatures like our Kumsi, who doesn't even know, her own people, to get to know where she comes from, where she hails from. Bigger our Kumsi. Faba was on your call. Wemo, say your mama for your day. Hey. I'll be disappointed in your mama. Where we are, and I am a prof. Me, prof. No, where we are, come here disappointed. So, from Kushini mami way, wicked woman like our commission, made that way. Obotuo, ewo. Here, look at Tuareg. Yabuboni timama, former Tuareg wawu. I was so what they say West Wagon yenim wa MPP for play the lives of right now champion me kasa in my capacity as Mugabe Masi. Put everything aside and I know what I'm talking about. Yes, say as a journalist, you need to be circumspect in your reportage. I'm here to educate, to inform, and to entertain. But I come to Thursday when I'm in the spirit, you can't stop me. How come say? Okohu honorable quote what they saying that useless in the we don't know to me to Americano. Utimi call terminal 3 no call for rook no was say or you share one intino ye free obi an umbra that useless one Henry Quote yes I'm a friend useless guy. If he's a man he should come forward. Number 1 2 Brother Chapo another useless caricature ya was so better talk buying hotels. Third why need to 4th why the then interior minister and Burizari and Co. They are all useless. Baga bigger for Kwa. Woman na baga big omasa kramama. Yet Ghana how? Anna inya soja foku ra parliament. Didn't see useless caricatures. Calling on your mama to call who? And sympathize with who? A murderer? A wicked woman? A woman who don't have sympathy for others? Caricature like how I come say. Calling on your mama say, when you mammy prof nana je obogwaje momonya dai, omo calling no monya dai, omo gaja as a kafra, muna fikini. I don't want to use certain words. We are about Minyasho seni pane we krama na wo baga biga hawa kumse. Bring it on. Toyega wo awutu senya is on secretary wawu. Ya di ade bubo ni trim wawu. Even during registrations 2020 hawa kumse we know the role you played. Go to 2 ewo. But una no wa power. We know the role ya brother Chapon Henry Quote Azugu and Co. Omo play during the by-elections at Ayawaso West Wagon. The angels are talking. That useless former president Akufo-Addo. Mo Akufo-Addo no kwa na mo se money je no no. Wono kwa wa yesa na se the money je no. Akufo-Addo na money je no. Wei Akufo-Addo wei na money je no. Wono kwa wantimi afre Sam George. Wantimi afre Yaro. Even short is it commission or whatever. Recommendations from no. That useless caricature. Short man devil Akufo-Addo. Or implement it and now I implement it. Yaro da so da ho. And you have a commission. You are fortunate to be walking around. Now you're winning elections. No one no dwane. Ninipa onene nam eboni to pay in 2024 elections. Ekunu ewo kaswa. Today, you that useless woman, wicked woman. You are calling on who to call you? Subhanallah. Sanu. It is okay there. I don't want to go into deep. What do you think? I'm see, you know, president and I say vice president. Omumu be afraid.
Not even one of them. And then I see a sitting vice president. Oyoba. Binti be uncle.
Omumu be afraid.
Daddy.
Not even the vice president.
And an atoshi.
Such useless caricatures sitting on TV and radio calling themselves host. Obi, I'm highly disappointed in you. I'm highly disappointed in you. You are calling on Howard Kumsin. Who be son is a vice and am. Hey, in journalism, Yakopon on fire born in Chile. These guys. And I don't know why some of our guys, they go and sit on that platform. Yes. They benefited. These are the guys. You more benefited here from Akufo-Addo. You Chiomoka in Akufo-Addo's according to a Japan book. No? Useless caricatures like this. Inciting. Asking unnecessary questions. Said your mama. Obi, where in this word? And I was about to say, we are useless journalists. Watch my lips. We are useless journalists. Where in this word? And who Obi in your capacity as what? As a lawyer or what? Useless caricature. Baga bigger Obi. Baga bigger Obi. I go for the time, no. Your boss, I'm doing your sumno. Now it has Empire FM. Did you ask anyone say a Kufuado and Abba after some George? Useless caricatures like Obi. Or my here and co. Bring it on. I'm waiting for you guys. I'm inviting you. Bring it on. Useless caricatures. Obi. We are useless. Baga bigger. Bigger Obi. Bring it on. Way back 2021. There's this year why was West Wagono. I want to see your video. Bring it on. Baby Obisa say Yaru Nebusia for Akufado akwase omana. Obi Yaru Baumia akwasana na aye omoti bejokuo say omohwehwemu no ye ka se yem prosecute double mo ene aye womo ka ho no ya prosecute omana. Enu ya some journalists for we mo. Come on. Wemo. And I don't want to see any one of them around the Jubilee House. I'm sending a warning to them. Wemo. I say John Mahama. Oh, beside how I come say John Mahama na say. You see the inciting side of it. The inciting side of it. As a journalist, inciting say, my meno, wa Fred, President Afre Nana. Obi, we are baga bigger. Leave it and go and find the meaning of baga. Yes. Sure. Wemo. You're useless in this country. And as I said, me, Sankofowe, I will never and ever get closer to them. You're useless. Their stomach. Share one and this for me Kazachema Mutiemio. Where we know the about power. 2 days to elections. No Mutu Kumaso, no my enemy. Oh, Kajet market. No more Botia John Mahama. Near you Kumase, near you Bobankrai. These are the people. She's acting, sir. They're two no. John Mahama and answer Prof Nana Joe Pokwajamai. Wafeno. I sympathize with her now. Useless journalists like you. You call yourself a lawyer. Yes, I want them to come back. I'm ready for them. Wemu no amahene wemu. Taskeleni boss I'm catch you say in the NDC media fraternity. Forget about everyone. I'm the one in charge. Bring it on. And you see my level. Yes, spiritually, physically. Obi amahene and co. Bring it on. Mama munyina mubada. Mubada o. Mama moda. Yes. So Funa Mudi way back 2017, 18, 19. It is over. Not this time. Yes. How come say Bonia what do you? Wawutu senya is no Obi. Caricature useless one. Baga bigger Obi. What be son say? The way you kaswano. When you know Jomama nyadeng. Jomama ba any who are suffer. Useless ones. From Brana Mama also, and then Thursday, and then Angels Day. Now be we level. Yesterday, ye, or no, my no. Mobile steady, Musamuneme, and you guys know what I can do. Bring it on. More fire. Jana saw, and then Thursday, yes. Minority in Parliament, Edman, they say. Malik Basintali, my own brother. And Dr. Louisa Hanabisu, my sweetheart. Kai. Yenyadai. Yen dismiss you for what? Violence during recent. Muya who yo. Malik Nema, Hanabisu, the Omunya yo. Me, Mugabe Masi, Mube Humi wo. Aquatia. Yes. Mube Humi, our Aquatia. Same say Jatano, Mubahunu Aquatia. Tomoba, a two no more baby, a two bring more guns, more weapons, bring it. Namube Shiao, Yeti and Sama, Omo Ediatuja.
The minority caucus demands the following actions: the immediate dismissal of violence-endorsing officials. President Mahama must immediately dismiss Dr. Hannah Louisa Bisu from her position as CEO of the Minerals Development Fund and Malik Basintale from his role as acting CEO of the Youth Employment Agency. Their celebration and justification of violence against opposition figures disqualifies them from holding any public office. This dismissal must happen to demonstrate that the government does not condone political violence. All individuals involved in the Blakuma violence must be arrested and prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. The police must provide daily updates on their investigation and arrest. There can be no impunity for those who attack a democratic process. The Ghana Police Service must conduct a thorough investigation into their security failures, including the alleged role of Chief Superintendent Numo Frederick Sunanu. Any officers found to be complicit in the Ablekuma North violence must face immediate dismissal and criminal prosecution. We condemn the Ablekuma North violence and personally apologize to Honorable Mavis Habakumsun, Nanepe Friye, and all the victims of the violent attack.
Edamase. Mekoano. Yeah, do baby NDC for no kwa mo sympathize too much. She, me dey you do me I do you. Edue nya wa bebo wonu twase. Stem na ko me tena o makna ma me kame na me to na bada me nchen. Me bok na mani tiri makuno. Ye kwa kwetia. Do so ye beman. Under this IGP Christian Tata Yohunu. Look at the security apparatus. Ya mame eye Mausi Sapon Fire Service. Basintali Migration. Ya mame eye Message Bafoboni eye Prisons. CDS. Any Muntaka as Interior Minister. My good brother Honorable Manebu Ama any deputy Brojaja Fio Free Swami. Our defense. Make a wrong move. And you see where power lies. Hear me. Watch my lips. You see where power lies. Make a wrong move. Now you see where power lies. Move a camera into me. See anyone. You also obey basa basa. Ewa kwetia. Or they cast. Or be kwa basa basa. Ewa kwetia. Watch my lips. You see where power lies. I will be there. Make a wrong move. And you see where power lies. Today, me pesa ya bon kon akwasi brand say let's be reflective. Yamon kompo nya dan enko yachi. Ni eti nsem bi a way back in 2019, February 2019. Me ma asema oh. Wo say me no omotimi they can't get closer to me. Me fire obi ni o ma they can't come back because omuni me level and omuni dey to omusuro me. Way back 2019, me 2 million na chiresi o. Aya was a violence. How dare hypocritical NDC complain? Esla Fumes. This on Ghana web. Go and check. Shenanim and notify as former MP. Yes. You see, sometimes no. We hear BBA. Think about the future. And these guys, they feel say there is no tomorrow. Omubeti ma yedo mupe bia no ma yeden. Omafo mu hu di because the member of parliament for Ablekuma West constituency. Plan work as asem no nim say there is no tomorrow. But under this good leadership, under His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, ochina ho. Yes. We say it's not a and na me from unko everywhere. Near Korea, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama taught to the Asante region of the Republic of Ghana. The elephant belly. Baby a MPP umufunu manu. The belly umufunu say no tuya. The center part manshia krofrum de chamso nyenya so tafo pankrono Swame Kwadaso Ashtown Asokwa Apatrapa Potri Krum Poku Krum Ebuakwa Santasi Patasi and its environs. You can name and name and name and name and name. Therefore, Mampontin Kuna Jamase Aguna Bipua Afomanso Mampon Bonkru Nsuta Kwaman. Yes. And you match your mama sati in a kingdom. And today, ye ko Kumasano. I said it earlier. Said your mama catch him say Mugabe. Ukwa catch you Kumasi for say. Kajetia market in you. Major Mahama me ba. Maybe market na de amam. A higher the po constituency. Napo be di cabinet minister for 8 years. Kajetia what they say, crow from market in you. Crow from market ha near to press and brush a Detroit so. Saturday Sunday, you go school we are near Swa. Now, Yashisha with spectacles, our filmmaker so near the name. Pace and brass near them. Jomama say, aha, Oba, Wabe, was Mugabe catch him some bar, Missy Market and mom. Wanna start you, and be by Oma fat be beer 1 bag of cement to go and come. Central part of Kumasi, Crofum, young Janet and Sounds in ye, Amanian Pony, CPC in ye. Maybe a chile pa Kumasi. Upi kebabo papa ne Kingdom Life International Ministries anymore. West Kunie no wajaha. Maybe a umudi jano Colombia ho no wajaho. Ani di hono jano umudi. Mudi jane sa sate my tons person okwa odi di etuntum na ekọ. Okwa umudi jani we are now they are sending yaman akala obeto amount is here. Way back 1992, 93, 94. You school time Kumasi no. Sometimes you be more trust you Kumasi for me aguna for useless guys. If you be money at home. You can't swam if you ask them if you be money at home. Nene, your mama kokasa say KJT and crew from marketing by 2026 will be your mom. Your mama. Tinsemana catch me na some go can't ask Santamano. Yes, I be penalty on me boss. On Abuji zebra. Intiene. Asante for kafa your mama.
Seno 2 o'clock here any obey. Inti na America kra ewo ho. And I'm saying my main to anamon. Na me be hwe KJT phase 2. Bebia ejuma na edru. Na me ne contractor for no enkasa. Me ne omo kasa enso. Omo de ejuma na edru echire. Ejuma na edru 66% completion. Enti ye be shemu kina sene be ya on betimi awie ne ntem na contractor for no meni omo kasa e no se bibia akoyie ebedru afie eba ebedru na wie ye no na che se edwa no ye wie kra na Osha Saja no now the can win one. Nipa dodo a ombenya baby atna edi omudwano. Ebedu baya 20,000 nipa ene benya. Enti yama memo eni ye nuama no ana omudi dwa wo ho a yeyi omu fi ho se ye besi phase 2 no. Ya chiro munyina di fefefe enti ye yesa dwana omo ene de ombekwa kotena ho first ansana ya je ebimso abeka ho tunwani jack ho techiman jack ho mankesim jack ho enti makachire mayor say ontro emma vice president say vice president the first adwumedi na so na onfa crowfrom market emfa nka ho ebi say the kan ho a ebema kwan aba send a bear, my memory, and your money now, person with the journal. We are being your baby, Atna. Now, almost free pointing, send ya, Cecia, Yetimi Huno. Ain't he a idea, Yamiadum?
Silence me, Darcy. When the president here, wo you feel answer? Kofa a year, attend to who president be and Kurumas president be no be disappointed for 8 years. You can't most of me yanka. Mote parliament, nipa 88 na mo yedidi. Useless ones. But fire mo de be out that fear or favor. President Mahama na kaso wa sentimem. Ono okwa o chere de why. Any the person way. KJT market, what they saying, Crofo market no. He started the Crofo market. Me ya wo me oswami. Obia no be fra sentimem. Wo to me mo nyina ni ma bia wo mo. Omo mo yedi na free bomfa na yedi hini wo ha. Efie be mu no mo di hini wo aguna. They should come and tell us. Aguna fie be mu. Aguna bi poa. Bedomase. Afomanso. Ena ehefa. They should come and tell us. Ye bet you say yes so am ahim fie. E ho na efiri. Ho na ewo ye. Ma me damia fie. E ho na ewo ye. Yes. Bushafo ho. Baba itiemi. Na vajeke tiemi. Minu aba na na hima face eye efenya ko tiemi. E face ahini tie. Kasa de ka Miami ofa be Japan Miami ofa oye transport ninu aba hega ene eye omo maka nyina busafo nyina omuti bi omo nyina tie so am magazine fotie yes ye tell baby say hani e wo ye hani e funu ewo musumu ma kire mo de e me firi agona ene aje ye ana me firi hwan abodam be sedi ye free swami beche swami pay mu ne wo club 600 and ahin abibata ho beche yin okaza ona me ye de chini esi usu a se me metimi anante se me ohene ne de chini esi me so na me ne kuma se me ohene buana be wo se danko she be yesterday hwe be ye da no edamu pefeu ye ka kuma se asema woni bia memba ye mu bi no ho ye wo ye kuma se o ene ko school kuma se awudu kuma se ahefo na se baby a chile ahenya bantema obi a mema ko secondary school o bantema enu a na me English teacher Mr. Asante enu a na oto anana mo anse do may you so rest in peace your classmate for dey say check obi background your classmate for wo classmate no hwan enemy fra aguna enemy fra oni hwan ni we school Major Lambert Jade 37 military hospital. No, I am assistant a year boys prefect. Oya jimo 37 military hospital. Oya so jeni. Eche oba be ye muka say lieutenant colonel right? So free major call lieutenant colonel. Ya boachi. Oko Ghana Health Service ya. Oya deputy director of finance. Ghana Health Service. Colonel Louis Boache. Oye soja ni oko Tamalia. Oh. Akosa our Lands Commission. Mugabetia. Minua Emmanuel Safo Edumensa or Forestry Commission. Umetrasi yedede saa eni mabi amuko school yeni mabi a mo classmate for mu yedede saa na efiri kumasi efiri yede ko school kwasi o me headmaster ye friend Mr. Adey Moses Adey dodo na friend kwade kumasi de kwade bi anu Mr. Jeba no no free eye kumawu ona kire me economics Mr. Duku one tell me science. Mama chamo classmate for mama no mu we school ni ye no. Ni homo. Ti wona mu ye dede nyama. Ti mo matimi di moto akofa eye Ablekumanov. Bada ye to abane mo antimi akonti mo se mu batutu ewo akwadia. Mo mena be hia mo. Ti oni kura beto pay na insu ni free mo ba. But we say yes. You are ready. When me gas no, the huru ye no, with the mechi den. One bad a question. Ewa hen. Sarki Yako, salam alaikum. Sarki Awala, salam alaikum. Dollar Ma, salam alaikum. Now, Queen Mada, Owa Santimem, market no wakasa. Na me basi tie sama, okafa jama ma ho e wa Ashanti region.
Akwanya so da wase. Si e de kwakwa motipeja oba na so de akwapa gi yen. Na uji ya batoa no tumu. Na kacha yesesi adoba baba bedi amapeni na maye. Yani adoba ye. Yani akoma mutuodo. So na abetumi aye. Enti ne nyame do mba ye. Enti na bitia santa kajeti aka se. Ye mami vice na we ne dia ba no. Anya kopa ye wadom. My one so bano. Obaba benya 25 years. Awa amabuo no. Ya wona na dia. Ya be to amano. Ase chance wo wa adwempa. Wo wa komapa. Atamle se be ya adwuma yi. Ya papa tanyame fa ne kransie. Efi ho bi ama ho biem. Ya ye bedifo. Ya de aba ho. Ne ya kasa ho. Obi amua yai. Eti na mi nua be ma mi wura ma de nya wa ba. Asante emai bo afo. Ye wura sa tutu bo afo. Ye wura na hima bo afo. Edwa bia ye na hima dia. Ye sra wo sa wodi oni abehuni. Eni manim ya. Ba ya mayai. Na fa hye ye wura. Eni na hima. Eni asante mani monyam. Na wa ba to na asante na nyina hu. Ye hu se oni nipa nyame ayu aba betumi abo asante man.
Ya da wase. E wo niema wo ye. Crofobia ba 8 years o ma ntimi aye. Until ada ho acha no. Na ne American sa say. Enka ye mipemu dia. Kameka say 4 years ne so a sa atena so. Na ye dwadifo ye beto ama wo.
Much 4 years ne so a o sa anya dai. O sa atena so bi. Aba. Sene Ghana for be kan no 184. A friend dominate them. Na baby ajoma me ekoi. Say enya mama constitution in the emra ho de menko ho. I don't want to go there. Me nyemre nim for. So I don't want to go there. But Ghana for na be decide. So ono na beba wo. Ono abogilo zebra na beba wo. Mo na beba wo. Ne go. But your mama ekwa obi friend this ma baby ya. Isu mi jina na chi. Ejuma we. Destiny adwuma bia wo wiase sa TV ni radio adwuma yes wanye ni ye never in opposition 8 years ma kura me ho ye mi wura office bia adwuma wa two bright in the corner where you are wona ma address ye uposa wa monteno manenya kama di woni ma yemfa bribe bia nti wo fire obi mu na o ma hene ma o mutimi fo mu hu mehwehwe ko so wonye bribe o fire sifa kan ma o mutimi fo mu hu mehwehwe ko so nko tena fie 7 months. Yes, na miame wafa senior presidential aide Dr. Tony Edu Akasa FA suspended chief just mami kura on person ho beto yetie eye Tony Edu uncle
they sued for $10 million as compensation for defamation. I don't know which court, whether it's a national court or an ECOWAS court, that she has filed this claim. Or she feels that she will win and get all the reliefs that she's hoping for. The question is, if she wins, who is she going to work with? Who is she going to work with? What is her beef? That her human rights has been trampled on. Which human rights? The Constitution is the one that is defining the steps to be taken. The only point at which President Mahama had the jurisdiction was the choice of whether to send you home on suspension or to retain you. And every legal-minded person will know that you cannot retain a person who is going through such inquisition at post. It will be ridiculous for the Chief Justice to be at post while she is being examined by the Constitutional Committee of 5. So the President did the obvious, logical thing. She said, stay away and let the process carry itself. Every step of the process is determined by the Constitution. And this suit for 10 million, she was the first one who put the matter in the public domain. If there is any defamation, she is the source.
Very well. That was Dr. Tony Edu. Very controversial man. Wajemogu was live on TVS was it and also on Power 97.9 FM. Nyami aduma media review budget no ebeba so 170 saying and office of the special prosecutor and semben and OSP e dey ababetu jani nyina no ye dey bebrel on the show if we sabi ko be say no nsia bebo and yawada na je say do yawada musi ya na je say sente musa adafo bi o amuti on poho in the western region of the Republic of Ghana and enu muti o takrade Miami Nuyaba Adlida Munsu from the United States of America and Nuyabema Dr. Ishmael Amuzu Omunina Arin near Busheni Mapshemo Papanemo Mami within the same month Yanyami Adam on the 26th of July and Amopo Mokrabre Namojina so a year in the western region of the Republic of Ghana. I'll be there myself, Abusafo nyina so ebe ho minute nyina ebe ho Kirk ya Ghana Gas and the regional minister Honorable Nelson nyina ebe ho to mourn with the family. Mon shedding, it is not easy. Say obelu so maame no papa oti abrochi na ebe fro say maame ni ho papa ni ho. Na one day uba be si omu mienu nyina no. It is not easy. So Irene Adelaide Ishmael dear catcher money say you are not alone. We are with you guys. Nyamine Emma and Onwan Waje, Nyame Shamode, Papa, Nyame had on the 26th, if he 25th, 6th, and 27th, will be there to mourn with the family. Nyame Emfa, Emma, many Papa no more crying day, and say, and powerful Yinano, Yadamunina, so I say, Mon shedding. Yanko, Doctor, Amakwa Sway Victory Garlic Messana for Yaba, and a Avanche innocent and I listen when an Akosipoko or Monayame Penifua minimum besim Kunyania, yet to me a digest issues Nina and Miniaba a year antenna of Oyeripa TV. Antenna greetings to you, Uniura, a year doctor, a year Mufa, Yankopon Shamono, on Yamo Kese. Miniam Makwaba. Menono.
The capacity
unbreakable and unstoppable.
The capacity man.
Commander of the airwaves.
The capacity man.
The commander of the whole Ghana.
The capacity man.
The strongest one. Young Quadiana or my
Ubo Juma the Abo man in Chichin in Puntu.
You're looking good. And what's your victory? T-shirt.
Dog the Ninya Beba, or if you come as a Beba.
Umba Mukwana Moshe.
There be about Savaka. Yeah, it's
I'm a home of fire casino more.
Dog Bobians have a candidate.
More bar a year, Lizidia, the way Uba oil makeup. Yeah, man SSL. Why you doing to man SSL? Ralph so the Momano SL Abecono. Okay. Kevin, so the more I see you do to Momano XL. Okay. And I team now can the more larger. More fire flat. Send me the winning with the mission.
Yeah, with the mess all can.
Thank you. You are going.
Okay.
I'm the manager.
Ewia nwumre ye de encha kese de ma empanyifo adofo ma me papa onua be ma bia won so do afidi ato TV XYZ ebre we do ya wada bia no se ye di apomodin enkomaka kire se na wankasa wonim se eba na apomodin enkomo a enya ade ebetimi ayi adwene efisan se ni pedua ne nya apomodin na yetimi e de akoye dada adwuma so eba na se ye be ka apomodin enkomo na ye be di apomodin enkomo mesew se eya manyi wa fidie no emfiri wo ya mantwi wa so entwi wani na mum no de obetima ya ne se obetu akonwa na wo de abesan se ye wo hanom say ye beboa se de be odasani bia pomoden no ebe CP esita odofo mekasa free victory garlic mixture for ya soye victory garlic mixture ewie edro we eho enkomo na mabedi edi acho no ma che se edro we ye dro a esefata se odasani bia ehie bi ewo ni fie se de be ya obetimi de abo na pomoden eho eban ene bese me no ni nkomo emfa enoma bako miensa pe eho se de be ya nkomo no ebetimi aye ne tentem se de be yi na ebetimi asori na ede akọ bia bese ye kom edi kan edro victory garlic mixture ni ye dro bako a ye de yankase ye bo ade mu enubina ene ye de aye odofa wo hwemi ana wutie mi victory garlic mixture ye dro a chemical biada enimu additive bia enka ho ye de garlic eni ya bibimu eno bako mi oni aka ni nyina de aboma ye de ewo mekire hani ye de aka ho se de be ya ebetimi aboa emodase ni bia pomodin ACP na esita de ameka wa hanum bia meso se eho no mana wo so wa ye wusu ehun wasua de akọ akire hun se ye hanum wa enya se ye odimpa na maka to se dimpa wo ye chance obenya ho eni je betra no ma de aka bia na ye wonyina so se ebetimi aboa dase ni bia pomodin ma na ACP esita uyo obi a wo hwame ana wutie mi garlic e won fasodie bi wo hono mo eboa se de be ya odasani bia wo ni pedua ma sojafo ne benya hodene onyankopon bo ni pedua no ode ade bi wo ni pedua no ma fa immune system na sa immune system no ni dwumadi adi ni se ebeboa akoatia enyarewa wodu epese ebe ni pedua no emu eno na yenyini koya nimu no ebi wo hono mo a na immune system no aye weak obi wo hono so immune system no ehia enuane no bi ebeboa no se de be ya na hoode ni be CP esita na enya hoode no mapa na kwatia enyalewa wodu ebese ni pedua no emedi asi enu nti sa immune system no se na hoode ne ba fom ajade bia ebekọ wu na ba be kram eno ne ye kire o se ye wo eduro bia enuane no wodo wo mu a eye ya bibrem naturally made in Ghana se wonu se do ko ni pedua ni mu a ebo ma immune system no enya hoode ne kutia enyalewa wodo de bia metufo se oba Ghana ha na bibrem awodo a ye twen yare ansa ya pe apomudin akiri kwan obi won mo twa ya ne betane so ansa na wape ekiri akwa na payaresa eno ne cho say prevention is better, safer and less expensive than cure eno ti won ma bo ni pedua no ho ban men twen yare wa ansa se yare wa betane pedua mu a na ekwa eche ansa na akọ afen nso no oboka ebi won ko eboka be wi ekire na yare no kura no won dimi amba to your normal stage eno ti say men twen yare wa ansa edro be na wa adwama nso obetimi anu num bia ebebo ma wanya apomdene mapa na abra chemical bia enya kwa ni pedwe no mu ase na wo so wanya apomdene na wetinya kwa odada adwuma so ye wa hanimi wangasa wo ye adwuma kra da sen na wo nya adwuma wapomdi esipita kra okoba no kwete sen na yare beka wato wo ye mpese yade beka odasani bia to wo enu ti ye say per victory garlic mixture say edro be bo se de be ya woni pedwe ma soja form it say we immune system no wo metimi enya hodene se de be ya wo meko atia enyarewa wodro ebe ni pedwa num ene ne dwumadie ba ko edi edebo da sani bia etaso mienu rafo tie me uyo obi a wo diabetes or pressure makach yo say dia edi pressure eba eye high intake of sodium ye mu bebre hono ma enyama edi ye nuane eka ho bi ene BP ne diabetes adoso enhwemu ade na di e kire say diabetes ene pressure ya dia amma ne hom ne so e wo Ghana hanom pa no a esese ye nyina ye kaya koma ene ya dwene bom na ye benase enu ti na Dr. Mwakom akofa edro victory garlic mixture edi aba adwaman so a ejuma ebo no ebru adwene entiase so uyo obi a wo diabetes or pressure ebia doctor a diagnose say or pressure or diabetes obi wo no mo a oni bi nanso ba kato say bon ho ban say de be yade no emma obi wo no mo a ode aduro so osi metinya num bia na ubetinya num victory garlic mixture edro bia wo no no onu wi a 10 to 15 minutes time na one victory garlic mixture na obehunu say ubi pina akoso bebre no ebeba form o diabetes na eha wo no ebetumi aba form e de amount odofo adro we se wonom a ana won saka bia freye number no e wo 0242 54 5633 o freye number na o freye doctor na obekasa ka che doc say o tiyanka o TVXYZ na o diabetes o pressure na mmom no wakoto victory garlic mixture doctor be ma ho akwan kakra obetso nyama ba ko mienu bia ubetimi aye bebo ase de be edro we no benya so emfa so ni gina da na bom wa pomoden ACP na sita ene ntima mo diabetes mo pressure no onsaka victory garlic mixture obipi no ebeba form o diabetes no udi ni nyina ebeba wiye se diabetes wo bi ho na wanhwe ni yie se pressure wo bi ho na se wanhwe ni yie a down come bi ahwe abenya yade bi a me pese mebo di ma catch yourself yade bi wo no me pese mebo di enu nti se BP anase o diabetes no akoso bebre sugar level no kwa na ekosoro ade ba kwa wasa yade ne ho ne se enna na ekosoro o tsana na ba form eba ne saa no a ema pomodie no NCP ta yese ye mbese be ko na abaye de yese pe victory garlic mixture do ni bi na nonom na se wonum a obehu se sugar level no beba normal diabetes na ha no ebeba normal obehu se nipadua no ebe CP na esita ene ye dro ba ko pe victory garlic mixture okọ ba eto adro bia no a wo se pe victory garlic mixture odofo tie me uyo bi wo hono mo ya nche na wona ase atatai obu obeda be so na nsa aye ne titiriti obu se na ne hanum se no etu se na ne nsa ba ko agene na da ne ho saa eye be 10 to 15 minutes na adwo na adwo ni nyina afri so sayare no so sanyama na iyewa yare bi na ebo nka ye se ebe ni padwanum mentwema yade na embe ni padwanum ansa ewa na won sa ye titiriti ebi ada no a etwam koye oda sori na won sa agene eho no mana se won nase atatai obu won mo tena kawu ekokwantintin na nase nyina atatai umia won nan so won se na akotom obi so won ma me ne no ekasai saw how we bi hanom enna make sure se ekire se moja ntimi enni afusa ne ye woni padwanum wontinum asisi edro we ye edro a eye ntinum adwuma ema wontinum da wo se de be ya ade bia na akọ ne padwanum ama wontinum asisi a eka mi ma won nase etatai ewa na won san aye otititi no unum victory garlic mixture do ni bia ebebo osa kwa no so asa how na wo famu ni nyina da no udi ni nyina da ebebe we ya uhu ni bio Christ and said do ebebo ma moja timi adefusan ye woni padwanum na wontinum ada honom obi won ma wo bisa se mi nua be ma me wo mintimi na me so garlic egita nuanu no bi asena no ko ni padwanum a ebo e reduce stress ene nje bi wo no ma o se me no victory garlic mixture me no na do be 6 o'clock anche bia na me hu se mbese me da e kire wo se obi wo hono ma said no ko ni padwanum a ebo obi a wontimi na uyo obi a wontimi na ena ho odin ma wo anaju asese wo da na ni padua no etimi e relax na no pa wanya ho odin no anaju a won na wo se nwumre na ni gu so sa na ade ache etese wonya ho odin na watimi akọ dada adwuma so yesi pe victory garlic mixture uyo obi a wontimi na wontimi ni diye onya victory garlic mixture do ni bi ebeboa ewo wom garlic wom ene ne nyoma wodo bi afra chemical bi anka ho eye natural extract eye garlic numu nso ne yatwe kakra yamfa chemical bi anfra yamfa nsi jaso na yade ebu ama ne pedua no enya pomodene mapa yadwino da se ni bi apomodene san se unia pomodene ye kwa untimi enkobi yese uyo obi a wo so wo honom no na sesa ha we bi haw oni pedua no honom na emu ahyehyem obi won ma inflammation wana se ni pedua no atutu no ehyehyem no omo se na wunti no adwo sabu wo se me nanti every me minti no atutu minti no atwetwe me odrobani uye adwuma otena kamu atenase adwuma mamu ya atenase adwuma obetra se bote na ne hanum se nyina na ne sisi hei ewi ne saa na onnom no painkiller sa wodo bebre makajo se painkiller wodo bebrebe no ninu ni bebrebe no ebedi bebre no wanhwe abekofa yade bi efe ne kidney beto onipadua so eno so yo how kese pa yembese sa bezi yese uyo obi a wo ye jaso adwuma ye ma menom na mo ye adwuma e wa jaso obi wo ye wiaso adwuma obekọ market a wodo na ma me oye adwuma se de be ya ne nsa betimi akọ no se won nsa bekọ wa no na wadwene wapomodino san se ye pesika e de ye japade ye bi e de sese ye nipadua ye mpesika emfa nkonkosa ya de yese Pedro victory garlic mixture fese wunchena no numbi ebeboa wo se uye eja ho adwuma na uye ewiaso adwuma odrobani a wotena se kwantenten wana osisi wonse na wonati atwetwom pe victory garlic mixture doni bi nanom na wo num a ebetimi abo sa kwan no so menuanom emma no muntie mi ye pa uye oba edu mfichire ko na se ukọ ubu nsa eye wadi akire ba no obi bia hu se wabu nsa obi won ma nse bo ba obi ampo ntene nka na tese akọ kuru an na tese odene ho na ekọ obi so won ma nse bo hyase a na akọ abuachi bidin eba na sade a wo se wote mpenten kwa na wotwe ni mu nyina bete mpenten kwa kopem se obewie yese per victory garlic mixture menstrual pain menstrual disorder obi won ma ne menses no eba na enu nansa na etwa memfa mo ho safo me nua ba mesre wada emfa ho mo ho safo hene onyankopon nyansabo akwa adwenem no esese wo menses no eba efi nenu ene kosi enenso mekse 5 to 7 days and this man is na kire se eyade e ha adwene pa onu victory garlic mixture do ni bia o menses na emmayie no ana o menses na eba unya o ha bebre ni nyina de bebe awieye afi wo ye bema wo fo ekese bebre wo ye oba wo fo ekese bebre won so saka victory garlic mixture ebetimi atwede aba from cholesterol hawa per victory garlic mixture wo ye bema o Johnson eba emmayie editwa sisi victory garlic mixture ye do betimi aboma o prostate no enya hodene prostate yade ba ko ha mema pa obu ana Johnson no ma Johnson emmayie na eha no per victory garlic mixture me kokra no me sraw se edro we ye edro bia se wedi aduane bi ana wanum nso bi a chemical bi afam akoni padwane mu a enne ye nwana ye di nyina chemicals na doso yenso ye nom chemicals na doso yesi se chemical bi akoni padwane mu se ebia virus bi ana chemical bi afa aduane ma fa nso makoni padwane mu a edro we ebwa detoxification se chemical bi akoni padwane mu ebebre chemical na na wenya pomodire mapa na won so wedi adanse se de be adfoforo edi adanse me de wo si na mo me cha se baby atom adro wa Ghana ha bia wudu wono ma also per victory garlic mixture uyo bia weti uyo tinyegifo yesi o de copper victory garlic mixture don wa so abetwa ma so a adanse ankofo de na bu adwen no entiase so yesi victory garlic mixture okọ Kens Walk Heba obenya bi na wato tina tade about center shop bia Repass Ventures uzudu wono ma obenya bi na wato Asante Mountain Colenac Misty Heba Habe Pharmacy PFA Pharmacy udu wono ma benya bi baby atom adro bia wa Ghana ha fa na babia da udu wono ma also per victory garlic mixture so hwe na be hu say ye wadro na ye wadru makacho so bibie ni wono ma no victory woni ho dance wo so hwe da won so obedi dance ye na mess ne emienu pe 0242 54 56 33 and I said 020 129 3280 phenomenon se sia na no doctor mu akwanjo twenkomo na wo kire no obehunu se ebre ne tie ntimi enche na rebebri na mbom no wo de wo fra na ne wo edi nkomo ne ahwe se de bia wo so apomoden ebe CP na esita ewie nwumre ha na me do besi da senne ye be hia na edi nkomo bio.
Mido, they're not Biana. I'm for to believe about this. If it's not part, I just say, baby, she. Mangashi.
Junior! I'm saying so enough for maybe the no.
Sister Coast Pa. It's a winning gas.
I'm using the why. My why.
Down Yankanawa.
Ah, Sister Coast. Use gas. Gas ye fast, ye easy, ye convenient. And wow.
Let me see your hand.
Hi. Now let me tell you about Safari Valley Eco Resort, the first of its kind in West Africa. Upon your arrival, you are introduced to a butler who plans your itinerary.
We were surrounded by wildlife from the moment we entered the eco park.
So many activities, all in the same premises. Visit the gym or the stables, they have it all. At my break, I'm able to practice my putting.
We also went fishing on a man-made canal. Our tour guides taught us so much about the wildlife and how to interact with them.
They used only electric vehicles here. This creates a serene environment. I'm told it's over 1,000 acres. My cabin here sits on 2 acres with a large terrace space overlooking my private swimming pool. Now this is royalty. They have their own farms, thousands of fruit trees. I can also have my lunch here at the waterfall. Quite a beautiful place you have here.
Visit Safari Valley Eco Resort in Ghana, bringing you closer to nature.
Missy Menano, a group bassa, I've been bravo to be doing.
As for me, I take very good care of my grandkids. Ye dear grow, na yes, sir. Do maybe crana, me bano timide, or maybe gumi so weekend, you know. Hey, remember, I don't think I'm a catcher, say, Yano Medi garlic capsules. Posun, a basic so come on. As I stand here, my doctor said my whole system has improved very well. Medi garlic capsules. Yes, Medi garlic capsules.
Medimosis garlic capsules. Boak mamoja dini paduanimu efusani ye. Na esiesie obani barima mahona woding. Ubinya edruibi ato omanyimu pharmacy store frayewo 050-349-4885. Edruyi enye mamofra enye ndi mfiedu apemfo ene emma emanofo. Medimosis. Who ni how FDA ajije dinkra tuwe atu.
The serene environment fits into the goal of the school, which is simply to provide excellent educational foundation for your ward's development before they commence primary education. At first glance, clearly you will see why the school is called Hebron Hills International School, as the building stands tall overlooking town. With a Montessori style, we have experienced and dedicated staff and trained teachers. Our small sizes classrooms are meant to enhance teacher-focused approach where children get one-on-one attention from the teacher. Hello there. We are open at 7:30 a.m. and school closes at 2:30 p.m. After school care is from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. while early drop-off can be arranged at 6 a.m. Hebron Hills International School is located at Midye off the Nsawam Road. Locate us with GP postcode GW0688 Ga West and GPS code 06884870. You can contact the school and make further inquiries on 050-876-2375 or call the office directly on 0302-918768. Email us at hebronhills.school@gmail.com. Hebron Hills International School. Excel and shine.
Welcome back from the commercial break live on TVS set and also on Power 97.9 FM and all our affiliate stations across the country. You call Haxa. I say any akwaji aboafo nkratuaba. You pass like I say my aboafo in the Safari Valley Eco Resort, Power Specialist Herbal Hospital, Victory Garlic Mesa, Adum Survey and General Construction, S Natural Mineral Water, Hebron Hills International School, Lift Kit Capsules, Medimosis Clinic and Herbal Center. Omada Roman the Church Radio Jumedi Ebro. Minia from Haxa so Bibia Boko there.
Moga Nyamiadom.
Bibia Boko.
Pia Boko.
You're looking good.
Thank you very much, sir. Also you are looking good. Na meteke mobana ma maybe asamoa can say Papa we dey me tenen career we say I know am say vim no kosoro sa
level no kwa
sa no na last week na ma maybe can ask them so aya ote won ka onyamola botre rade mo
onyamola opete blade
I was rade man abotre
opete blade
sa pepoga
okay that's ya cha na mami why
mati mecha na ma
gabe so cha na ma woni tea blade so opemola
sabe pepe
mwedi blade
aso man mula otiwa nya mula dodo
fantastic dey na o ma ye
moga me da wasema me fanchia ma eye ahwefo ne atiefo na omagimre ehwe Hack Healthcare eye Hack Samix and capsules me pacho aduro no enu ni eye ba kope aduro no enu ni eye ba kope Hack Samix and capsules say medical culture say adura obeti se sa aduro no esa yade ba kope te se Hack Samix and capsules no hwe sa aduro no ye yade ba kope ana esa eye stomach ulcer ye funumu kro aduro we me pacho yade bia ye obia no me pacho enkonkoto aduro we na mom no se who stomach ulcer there and ena pe adro we atiri kwan na what we can see atwa mu ba akwa mi pacho age wo bi nkwa wo bra okọ people so ayi okọ kwa wo ayi a wo ba o se ne yam and your kan kware wo so akọ wi bi na o stomach ulcer on so still akọ wi bi na all sunny people no drum kokọ no afedi o tese ne yam na ye den kante na yire na ebu fa so yi ne like o ye ne se no wo bi won kam na kofa na obu we ni mienu ana odi we ni susu mienu eto so afedi yaw na otene ne nyina aye din a kyerese bibia no akoye ediaman enintimi pa cho se wo stomach ulcer nko ade a se doctor diagnose wo akacho wo stomach ulcer e bia ko hospital doctor akacho wo peptic ulcer so the okacho so gastritis and na say gastric ulcer obi so the kacho so esophageal ulcer me pacho ni nyina no eye ulcer na kyerese doctor no kacho no na ka ulcer no so na e pese e kyerɛ say eye kuro ana ba oni padam ne kuro no ba bia beto no eno ne e fa so ne e den ya to ne din eninti etobuyam ba bia wudidi ekogu na eno ana e frɛ no eye gastric ulcer na say gastritis and na say eto onsunu nketewa ni mu a eho eno ana ye friend duodenal ulcer na emom na eto nsunu nim na eto yefunu mu a na yakabo mu ne ya friend peptic ulcer na ulcer bia wonya bia de me pacho anu sibre poma sibre anu nie hexamycin ne capsules aduro boyi yade ba ko pe na esa yade ba ko and esa ntino de wa check he how effective adro we eye bomodni ase obekọ na wakọ pebi anonom ama stomach ulcer we yefunu kuro na we yefunu emu etutu emu ya oya no me pacho na eno so no etuo atwa ebia wuti mo radio so ntima memfa number no entudwa na efe se me no kasa sisi yi na enu yenu ni nkomo bia na asasem ya opese wo bisa no ebia opebe bia obenya bia to ebi nso opese wo ya order ebi nso opene doduo mu na atu na fama na won so ne hu nkomo eye 0240 23 8310 0240 23 8310 and 0203 822855 0203 822855 anything pacha wo fra mpanifo beje so ba bia wo bia no ye be bro hexamycin and capsules bi no one na so stomach ulcer yefunu mu kro stomach ulcer na afri wo so na no bi bisa se na me ye den kranya stomach ulcer ana se me ko hospital no yesi manya stomach ulcer na eba ne sen na menya stomach ulcer san se me akra no menta enye fasting me ankasa akra no me sori anopa menya sori anu madidi awia ne madidi anwumra ne madidi mididi mra no na eba ne sen na ekuro ababa beto me yam eye no kre na ye kan se ulcer ba o yam sa na aya na ye pese ye kire se ulcer no ye wonioma bi ekofa ba ana ye di kan ka cho se ye wo causes ana ye wo factors bi a etumedi ulcer na stomach ulcer na se ye funum kro edeba na causes no eye bacteria infection bi a ye from H pylori emwa no omudin no H pylori na omo ana sebi omunya kwan bo edwura oyem honom a eno no wode hu kosie wo oyem na oto ebe kakra no aye bebre afi no obesore na ono susu ebe didi no na ye wo yefunu ni nkataso no yense no nso se nyankopon abodie mu no ye yefunu ba bi didi ekogu no bode nkataso bi akataso se ne ebe ya eye aduane no anase stomach acid no direct eye contact with the stomach na ekobase emwowe eye den ebo ediwura ye nipadua nim honom a eba ne sa na sa enkataso no eno ana omwe de omko ekodi na edi ekuro na ababa beto honom afenso de toso mienu obu honom a mepacho wa visit washroom no oba sebio ne nse wosen kodi semna ne nsuo ehwohoro na kansa na odibedidi a odididi no ontumi nya ne sa odi nsuo gu ne nsasoa no aye den waye okay na odi akwakoto aduanim eba ne se mo waye obroni from microorganisms ayemfa ya ne hu omo me pacho wodu nsa to aduanim atibi ko wa no me pacho aboyi bi no aye den anya kwan abo ade awra oni paduanim na H pylori mo waye me pacho ose oni paduanim na odibunya yenhwe ade bi enano me yɛsi yɛkɔ market na yɛkɔ akɔtɔ enioma kakra na yɛduru hɔ no bantewura bi a waboaboa no fam na yɛfrɛ no no dimirika bɛsa banti bi gu robam edema yɛn ɔsa banti no wie ya pɛ no hu si bofro to bi ɛyɛ den etwam ana ɔfrɛ no na ɔsa banti no wie ya na ɔde ne nsa ɛprapra ne ntoma ne mu sei bofro to na ɔtwam na ɔtɔ bofro to baako ana obu bi na ɔde baako sɛ na num na ɔde de aka no ɛma ne ba enti show ne nsa no wamfa sɛmana ɛne nsuo ahohoro ɛnu nti abowo yɛ from 8 pylori yɛmfa yɛ ne huo mu yi hwɛ ebi akɔ aduane na ɔno di yɛ no de toso mienu de ɔde ma ne ba no so na mbo ne bia yɛ den akom ɛnu nti akola ne nyi ba ne nyina no yɛse ɔwɔ 8 pylori anase wɔnya stomach ulcer maame no so anya stomach ulcer ɛnu nti yɛbɛbɔ mɔden asɛ sɛ yɛbɛdidi anase yɛwɔ market yɛ didwa kakra na yɛpɛsi yɛdidi a yɛmɔ mɔden asɛ yɛde sɛmna ɛnu nsuo bɛhohoro yɛn nsa na afeni ayɛ den yɛdidi ama bibia ayɛ fine ɛtɔ de bu wɔn so so a mepacho washroom no ebu wɔn no a o flase ɛyɛ wo WC no ebu wɔn mo obu wɔkra brush or the brush ne senempo no obu ha ne ekita no na o flase no so no timi ebu wɔn no a nsuo no timi yɛ den exploit anase nsuo no timi bɔba soro ɛma wan so yɛ na okita brush no kra na nsuo no be betimi aka omfa wani hu no ɛba ne sana ɛmo wɔ yi bi anya kwan aka brush na no odi wura wɔn mu a no wɔnya kwan wabɔ ɛde awura mu nti ɛmɔmɔden asɛ yɛbɛhwɛ ɛno nsusu yie ɛwɔ ahonidie ho ana yɛ na yɛ tai foro trotro bus pa no anase cars akɛseɛ no obu ono mu ame say onipa wote ne nkyɛn no sabio owo H pylori mo bi ewo ni mu sei na afi no car ne kono bo nu sɛ wotimi abɔwa dendenden wo sinizi denden anaso wa ye bibi a ɛde mframa anase sabio nsuo bi be free ni nipadua no ma ba abɔnten ɛba ne sa na wo wote ne nkyɛn na wan hata wa no anase unse no smas anase ɔno ankasa no ɔyɛ ade no wan hata na no no ɛbɔ ne free ni mu no ba abɔnten no wo nso so utimi hua bi ema ne yɛ den ɛbɔkɔ mu na H pylori mo bi eno so abo edi awura mu enti bomodin ane se ukotena ka mu a bomodin ase no smas plan a obesha fine o hu se obi so esinizi basabasa bomodin aso be kata wa no na eno so no akọ yie edi amount na fact tesa me pacho emma eye H pylori anase ma wo osa no ano ye din kase pa no ebi ye stress na me pacho obu ono a wasori anopa yi kosi anwumre yi obe stress no obe wo bre no ho saa de ton ene wo kpo ha ofa ha osia okwa kakra ye bedie nti ne ba ne saa no so a me pacho stress no ye wo hormones bi a wo stress no anase emra wo ko ofa ha sia fa ha no hormones no release ya friend cortisol na saa cortisol release a eno aboa ama eye gastric acid na wo nipadua no ma wodidi a ekogu yam na acid na ba begu nipadua eye aduane no so na adigest ama aduane no mu ne pa awurawura nipadua no mu no emma saa acid ni ebeye bebre etinsenia odoma nkoma nyankopon ayeden abo ede ama osenka emra medi dwuma no enti eba ne saa na obehe na eye yefunu ne nkataso na eye stomach line no obonse etete no na edikuro ababa bede ababa betum enti me pacho ye momodia se ye stress ye hu bebra ye momodia se betimi ayeden adi ya home na ne nyina ti no se wanya stomach ulcer dia me pacho eye hexamycin ne capsules hexamycin and the capsules adura esa yade ba ko page number ni bio na efresisi ana yentoa so 0240 238310 0240 238310 and 0203 822855 enti me pacho obu won ma obebisa se na symptoms ben sanse me nyanko hospital na de eye me de ase me think ase stomach ulcer bi na boboba no symptoms ben na me hu na me kase we de eye bia me pacho eni etie stomach ulcer ne symptoms no gu ahodo bebre na me pacho ne ubetimi ahunu ewo nipadua mu a obetimi akase eye ulcer no ebi indigestion obu won ma odidi wie se ya aduane no esese ne bo aduane no aduane no ohunu ne hunam nyina azira no aduane no obu okro timi kese aduane no seseme kon ho aduane no ntimi ndaje sase afura yekutu ohunu ne onya ne ho zira no agesesebio aduane no afinimu aba abonten eno na obi jiga pen no de nsa wei awo ne minimu no afi aduane no nyina e de aba abonten me pacho wafi aduane no aba abonten no hunu ne sanka aduane no mu ne pa no kosesew ama nanse obeye fe uyo oba uyo bema unam obi ka areas as say why you fine udidi kama now so aduane na aba abonten no say emu nipa no ebede na akwa kwose enu nti no besore no na fonwa na wo fon wo so tia na eti ya na wo ye mreme paucho kona kope haksamisa ene ne capsules enu na wa hwani ya no bi de yare bone kwa kwose obi say na sister idie brother idie se na wo fon idie ade wonya nkrofo ya de bia na me paucho emeye nka asemwe entro so Boardroom haksamisa ne capsules adura esayade ba ko pe stomach ulcer me pato won so obu ho no a wose na koma etimi bone prim esansa ne bua no hanum sei ne me pato etimi ye ne ya na aso na koma na ma na nisu nyina ebrim no na nisu try no na tiri dompe emutimi tutu ne ya ne ya sebe o nante no de ne nansi form kra na me pato ne nan no de si form no o te yaw ewo na chi eni ne mu obu o kasampa kasa na eba no o te yaw wo ne mu eni na chi me pato stomach ulcer de betimi aya no ano odene papa ye kono kope haksamisa ne capsule so bi na wanonom na eno so no bebia etu atwa says stomach ulcer ama sebio enkamba wanum ne symptoms no baako ebi nso no says stomach ulcer ama enkamba wanum esanse eyekuro ana ebo oyam honum nti ekuro na wo kasa na emframa efa so ba bonten no obehwe na sebio enka ewo wanum a ko na kope haksamisa ne capsules na enonom esanse sa wo ulcer na chewo ho nti no ama sebio sese no obu won ma ofikura na moja eden ewom obu won so jane nan pa na moja ewom eba ne sa na moja na wo ni paduanim nyina na esa no ntebe kakra no obroni se wo body eba be pale benya pale skin woni paduane be hoya be white no woni asi ye fikura ye hunu moja ba kokura ho eba ne sa na me pa cho se no so se o keka ko ba bi a me mpese me bodinu mesre kona kope haksamisa ene ne capsules bi no wanonom na bibia ayeden akoyie se osa ama wani so ebrim wani so aye busi a o twade unhu ni ya kona kope haksamisa ene ne capsules bi na ayeden no wanonom na me pacho potential complication bi a me pacho anu ode a obetimi anya bi ni se eye de obroni efra no perforation a eno ana ebasa na me pacho ema wonsu no ntokuro ebe dedemu a sebio obekọ hospital no na doctor ekotwitwa ba bia ntokuro no atutuatua ewo wonsu no nimu no na afi obekeka kikasi ani mesrew enkonkoduru ho ansa na wakope haksamisa na ne capsules yi anonom se wonsu so osa amye de wako hospital amya kwayo endoscopy yede watna yede wada table so anase empaso apegya otia kwiem amya de pipe bia wura omnimu a me pacho ni nyina etu atwa kope haksamisa ene ne capsules yi bi no anonom te number ni bio na yemfa wo ensia number no eye 0240 23 8310 0240 238310 and 0203 822855 0203 822855 intimicas haksamisa na ne capsules a no white me so osa time for me na want say
National Petroleum Authority. In November 2024, the OSP commenced investigation into suspected corruption and corruption-related offences in respect of the operations of National Petroleum Authority (NPA) and the activities of some of its officials. The OSP investigation has revealed that between 2022 and 2024, some high-ranking and other officials of NPA devised and implemented a corrupt scheme of using public office for profit.
Oba tuya okasa from Akufo at the time basi time ye hu de oye the bia na corruption related the press conference na we Raymond Achaba no ya yoko hu de oye Munyes bibia free ho. Ye hono sa krokro de John ya traho. There be office of the special prosecutor na Ken Ofuriata na masa enyam kwala ogana ho. Munko trans na munye mu deal e wo dem. No. You know where you came from. You don't come and tell again and say me A B C D. Mutia na Ken Ofuriata o fa na passport no tu kwa no koe. O fa Jupiter no koe. Na o fa Mars. Ken Ofuriata o kono o fa he no koe. Masa. Sa office of the special prosecutor no USP me person me TBB free ma so e obi. Useless entity. Waste of taxpayers' money. Ele mon tutun we no kra ma me na me nkoye no. O annoying nipa. Can you forget to be seen in my also here na declare we wanted declare I no near here. Me cry me I don't know why he say handle some of these crucial issues. She sa etia na mafo be good for oil ti ye ni da ho akufo adu appointee BN ho ametrase no akufo adu appointee BN ho say we akufo adu na appointee na o meti we ho baka se metrase na metrase amana yi sa OSP no jo mama mummie mani hwe ni ye OSP no me se jo mama mummie mani na mo hwe ni ye no office o mi si wonde na mi si watchna mummie no na mo hwe ni ye. You are disagree about how many years on the land. One year prosecuting. 1 year, you see, office of the special prosecutor by Kufadu appointing after Martin Amidui. 1 year say in Phoebe be sky I say when you na kwesi say Sisila da pa kwesi say. On that's when I'm abondi. Yeah, the cars chasing if you near there akwesi say. Yeah, me my uncle and uncle topics. No. Your microphone is not on. Your no. This is my this is me as a host. Your microphone is not part of the topics. No, but your microphone is off. You don't have the right to comment on this issue. I'm the host. So when we get there, we'll cross. Yes. Who is my brother? Your mama is my father.
And you should know that your father is a very intelligent man.
Jolo Zebra is my father.
Yes.
Safinito.
Both fathers are very intelligent.
Kalistus is my senior brother.
Yes.
Brahma Mahama is my senior brother.
Yes.
Safinito.
And
Honorable Kofi Boa is my senior brother. Dr. Omane Boama is my senior brother. Muntaka Mubarak is my senior brother.
What do you say?
Akando,
Akando is a brother.
It's a brother.
No, I can't.
I said me in China me 15 enemies. You come me nyaba frasa. Who the F?
Who the F?
Who the F? You listen ma kwaba.
Yeah,
me ma kwaba kwa waje pure microphone ko so kakra man.
Yeah.
Looking good.
As always, set me station.
Who shall find me? Ye wi ni wakoto nyum o ogire ho. Ye wi ni wakoto nyum. Ene obekwa ho ba he obeza kanyo ene nyum kwa de na pese otu ofia.
Meto no wa.
Dabi o.
Pese otu ofia ha.
Aba so de make an uti. Ene kwa de otu nyum no aboto pese ne u ba he. Wo hu a pese otu nyum no ha.
Meto.
Twe.
Na se unim se
to nyum.
Dada ke de busuafo aye ade a enye right. Because dada ke de
ye ye mo bi de me se dai bi wura ye si mi ko me ko bi wa me
no okọ ne krechi no busuafo memesi meyi
te dada ke de wawu
tiene ono ne nyum na meto
wura za adekuka ye first ya
yes nti ono so chairman so de so unim se ne mene ne tie nti ye no me na
se ono land no oba more than no.
Oh, okay. Tiana de metiasi mi won kwa me wa hu de mi we rade. Inside do.
To drama why. I just say
jo mama no na meto no.
Why?
Otiasi o won kwa no wa hu de. O we rade. On say do.
Ajida obewu. Sase bim. Jo mama
tiasi
asante manfo yi.
Jo mama enu asante manfo nkra wo mi ho. Yesi ade a owura Yohanis Uboni ayewa santino na unim se omo ayedi kejetia ejina so ye campaign ma omo jitu koto abama ajo mahama
omo na kasama ne
omo se watimi aye kejetia no Was it my crew from?
Was it by 2026?
Oh yeah, 6-lane Accra Kumasi Highway.
Huh?
6-lane Accra Kumasi Highway.
Mahama.
Yes. 6-lane. 3 waha.
To Kumasi.
Straight to Kumasi.
Metro Jom di Amara.
Anyway, what you see, or one coin, no one holding, or where ready, or say do.
And you made a
magic that will be
no mamma, Antonium.
Oh, name man, I'm at money.
Metro Jom di Amara.
Yankupon and Yannikas. Na onfa inshira sabio yedi shira amama emu kese no inshira no na omma na kuma swadi se de nyina nkwa awrade na obeye ama na broso
yo mama modern ba oboye obi ha
John Mahama afaso ada odo adi acha santeman no titiri kwan ya odi kejeti afa so yeye kwan ya afa so sisi hospitals bebebe Sevilla, when your fast will see a friend is saying, Kumewu Hospital. When your fast will see Bakuno a ferry. Baku see or Fomina and Kupon Shano. Now on Tonkoso. She say no, Osaso Babe, ya Kwama, Yadana Nwasi. Only you pull your name so obeying Tino. Ya Guswa, ya Preno. Now, he say tell me what santimemi say kutu say bam
say kutu
intino jamama nyame shira kutu say bam
to beto nyom
oh be
won say enyum na mo say obi modern ba obo no
ayi obi ehiara kwa
madam for pa be
we do nyanko say we your friend say adam for pa be ya ma ya tamfo ani magu ase
Your mama be ya na ya deni.
Your mama be ya ma ya tamfo ani magu ase.
Your mama be yo. Your mama be ya ma satema ya deni.
Hey. You dey am fine.
Composer.
Why are they pa?
But
yeah, Mugabe major cafe and cabinet to us.
Oh, Nyame ma hode ho.
Looking good.
Thank you.
As always.
I say you see through ho.
Yeah, munya sade.
Abo do sade.
Why?
Abo bi odo sade osuan wan.
Osuan wan.
Anya preko.
Preko. Na kwante ma he. O mransin o baye. Ko yankra wife. Goes about it. And have I maybe I find
oh, because so far so good. And I think that the atmosphere in town is quite positive.
Positive, are you sure?
Oh yes, because Mugabe we say Ghana for
I already said last week you know buy an 7,000 and they 7,500.
Okay.
Me started project me turn 9,600 in December.
So how much have you saved?
No, check mommy. 9,600 in December cover this time. And today is 7,500. For calculator.
So you are making 2,100.
Is it no more than 2,100?
2,100.
No.
Yes. So I think
21 million. And
I freeze.
Thank you.
We got to a point now you drew a tipping point.
This enkawe Ekufuado abreso enka 21 million ya edasui kode kwa kodwan na moto mo wiemshem
cement is 91 Ghana city
91 ena kane no so na 125 nti no ye 34 cedis per bag nti sa 31 cedis
me to be kan
senka John Mahama ama ene ka Ekufuado da so wa bemu anase nyame mane pare senka ba omi na wa bemu a enko man ni bedi amia we ko de bekwa kodware na moto mu wiemhyem.
So have you seen the clear difference
between
the two?
No, but the difference between MPP and NDC no John Mahama. It's simple.
But listen na me nim say ebeye o but na me nim say be intentem say
o baby o anaka say 21 million no we oh baby he's just beginning after na what you to first year we be change akọ second year o nu baby GS near 4 What do 6 months? The first year, no crowd, year. I feel no because second year.
Onya kwa mechire. Sa first no ko enim. Na second year number 1 osre. Na te na ko enim fifi.
Na fourth aba.
Na fifi
no eko obi sre ho.
CJ no so kwese na samba.
Eko de ote front no esre ho.
Into we first year no.
First year.
Yes sir.
Onko obi babia.
We are sure say first year no.
Oh, I think that the signs are quite positive, and there is the need to be sustaining. That is the most important thing. Because I don't know, Mr. Cultural here, Baby Ghana could do a tipping point and I'm for lose trust our democracy, because not never be a co-wayward. And tia tuaba ama banya na things are beginning to pick up. I think give you that sense of hope, inspire man for once again. Hope is coming. Confidence is coming once again. No, Nema Eshase are turning around, and for me, I think that is quite positive. And President, so here some of the key strategic decisions are what take here, and also in line with in Semana Mamfoeka, especially at the executive level, SS is in the sort of spending a month for a year, and I know that's sorry yet to say I say full allowance and then as for what came off for me. Some of these things will be a Ghana and not in China who say yes, the government is indeed shouldering some of the burdens now over the years. Yet to Ghana for so inspire that particular confidence in Ghanaians.
More than 100 million
because 2022. You're spending over 300 million in some of these fuel allowances in us. For 2023, we spent over 500 million. This last year, 2024, the data is not out. But because of our election, 2022, it was 300 million.
2023,
2023, and a year over 600 million. Yes. So the 2024. And a data na my election year no possibly we could be running around 700 million Ghana cedis. You understand? So say oyisa de ni free was save on mine no averagely no you can talk about 600 million
ministers in appointees.
Why
600 or more?
Yes, 600 or more and a year save.
But is it fair?
It's fair. Na mogabi sa ade o makacho se nyansa bi anim. Na nurse ni ono ate hospital and the salary 300 Ghana cedis. Or budget 3,000, 4,000 Ghana. What is sign up on top petrol? No, be on over about 200, 300 million or non top petrol. So I think that the idea is long overdue.
Common sense, right?
Yes, common sense will tell you. And it's not as if so minor try to build a country. So the sacrifice must be across board. You understand? It's not always so be a Ghana needing no sacrifice. It's all be a sacrifice. So I think the president has made a very bold decision. What taking up that particular center stage. And say a casa economy no na ya assess ya. Top petrol, me top petrol. The minister told me so me talk. So you feel the heat, and that will give us a very clear and a very dispassionate analysis of what the real state of the economy is.
Everyone will feel it.
Everyone will feel it, and that is governance. You understand? The policies in the name be quiet. Can't the gym acco. So for me, I think that even we crowd no. I say binum ba abeke kaka hon. Never be te pede yam minister ansem hunu bebre na ye pia because I say ye fro boga because me person you drew a point Ghana ni be hu say being in leadership position. It's not about some what I say. I say, I thought that because I'm for abuse those things, those privileges. People are just abusing it. I think we need to make to a point. And we need to look at all these things. No, per diem, no per se, no. People abuse it, and there is no proper regulatory framework around it. For instance, you bet me say, oh, Kolande, koye program bra. Maybe at that program, you can even take a day to do it. But the longer you stay, the more you get your per diem. So you can end up staying because there is no proper distance. So I think we need to look at it because it's not as if it's a minor So you're building your minor, we need to take all these things. You can open 1 year, 1 day, meditate about the amount of money we pay in per diems in as a for no. Do you know a number of people, young people, provide their Juma what I say? In the country. So if we are resetting these areas, we need to have a holistic view and reset in that particular fashion. So, the national cake, baby will be
list to Azania go straight to the main topics.
Ivan has always made sense.
It is out of fuel and other issues. He's not talking about pay there.
He's making sense.
Are you sure?
He's making sense.
fuel allowance scrapped.
Yes.
And then you want per diem to also be.
No, you see, why do we take per diem? What must I say? Share. Your idea be honorarium. What must I say? Honorariums are not supposed to be obligatories. What I say? A idea, the intia, ye ma honorarium, ne say, you should say, Wajuma wo ye no. Ebia, I was say, ye mouth, ye boat chidom. What I say? Na chidom so no. Meaning say, a by force. What I say? Now, when the ayam ramana to say a by force. Inti abribiano say, Nipano, J. Sikabia. Ono na adwemu no osusu se ayoshe me ma adwene se
suspended license money baby
se es gracia ora mahama se obetwam meboa
wache
okay es gracia na eden eya honorarium
yes
sika oman ni susu se onwuma pa obedima oman no ntino ye mawo ade we na sabio ye de aboa ma ebi a wadwuma wawie no wodi akona wodi akodi de na wanka se me koso me man kra me man fo kra o ma anya me hwe me boa saa ne ni nyina ye ne ma ye dwenhu esan se abusua fi se ukoso mo man de na odi baaye me boa enti ukona odi bi ba dia dachi bi obi abepese ne ba na ne wo faase ana ne busua ni be kwa ban mu me boa ene ye de baaye no akufo do anya kro no bo woje pede am wiayen esa bo man esikam kro no edi bi ko fu wiem se ko sa se wa broni entaso fa so ne sen so o manfo a wo no sabi o yede yeto ketenkete ma na so mi de akwa han wiem se de na wiem twitwuma moto am dware gu yeso entaso ni fa so wa wi na da tia akonya president e bia sabi abodam tia kufu ado no aba be ye west na se ni wodi ani ho because I wo kro mo bokro no what you say intino media me ne ya adwen. And Ivan, you see, one thing that I find so interesting about Ivan is he thinks before he talks. What I say, not many persons in the communication space think deeply before they make comments. And you know, many are doing. But when largely, most of the man see what they do. Matisse say the police council no look at reviewing the CI 76
about what?
The Police Service Act, the Police Service constitutional instrument. Na me wo adisredi bia me pese me de to IGP ne the Police Council ne
IGP no cause no man be 2 years ka ho
no Tino Mestre say
he is performing.
Yeah, he is really performing. And so the Mestre owura you know say also between chief inspector who's a chief inspector police for Wagana and you know also pa. They are the majority in terms of the rank, senior officers rank. And Mr. between the chief inspector rank and the ASP assistant superintendent of police yeah for being question fin. Na yen one more senior chief inspectors.
Okay.
Because obi owa o chief inspector but oba yenche onimeduma and na okase chief inspector say Ivan a chief inspector na me so a chief inspector one hwa obi be hwe manu nwi akase me senior bia na Ivan a senior entino I think say me suggestion we dey enye eyi but enkomo yanka beboa am yetimi ehu hwa na senior most ento mum yehu who falls within a certain category na onipa kro no yenye ni senior chief inspector na omo so a afi no omo eba no so no yehu because enye obia na betima akọ college we say college no very limited quota system na dey college no entino enye obia na betima akọ college aba ASP enti before college no na onipa kro no kra no say wadi emredudu bi wo chief inspector rank ni mu a ye betimi aboa ma ebia yehu say oye senior chief inspector na obia ene ya obeye chief inspector no woni na anyepe intimesre sade no ya ebe buama police ni mu no because I say dan pariama nipa bi mu ani atra wo mani nton
bi matna chief inspector
and the bi so atena wa che college is so much start here more ye say bi mbeko but who say e ho nso enya nipa nyina na betime pia mu cho nipa ne so doso omu chief inspectors come be 20,000 and if I'm not mistaken omu doso pa o eti mesre say omu we say review na and this CI 76 na John Mahama time no mo ye CI 76 enti no say John Mahama saba I think say the police service will be better served their fair share of the cake when that's between chief inspector rank no and the ASP rank no yeah the senior chief inspector be shewa na ama
ebi matrafa kwa che that's
say who senior hona na afi no wa ho boa ya so akwantu for college
station officer
what you say sano yentimi nkofa obi ya fa ni chief inspector ne ya enko college
na we do to that no that
na the to that na so to esa na asisi abem o mo mi pa with the Ghana police service chief inspectors because most of them were turning around 8 years 10 years what you say ebi out the school we can say bia ni school kwa anko ye but the experience in service no so we service as a criteria service with integrity yes into message
inspectors and chief inspectors
and one thing more on say review committee no so message say omonfa junior ranks ni bi enye membership because we say mo am off esro no mo ntimi decide ma omo form no mo ni mo plights it message mo say mo for mo plights no enfa nipa ba ko mienu bu meka mo ho what you say sebi na aye better say
we ketua
oh that be who say enketua for no so hia a voice say see ya utie obi a voice o fu we da we utie so messages a wo kan bebrebe so o nti platform ne so esenke yanko a voice ne pese e kan dia enti ma o mo enso emeye involved na sebi obi anso share opinion na sebi o man ka say ye jaye mu then the police service will better stand and help the security of this country. These are the two things I think say made it too right on any.
And the opposite and by the time we have so. Maybe money be 2 years in come.
Oh, we no sebi imperial sir. President and the
but so say yeka.
Yebeka. Na the attorney me no send me Ora Mahama no
nituma sa afa no ba
forever send me Ora Mahama no enya dia obekwati Ora Yowunu akofo obi foforo
to man make akranka
obema ne mre ade a
one director of finance Mr. Frimpong COP Frimpong
hey
but
what Mr. Frimpong ni shu hoda me kwa me fa we o enti me ko police headquarters ne say me Mr. Frimpong
mustaji no mi I said Dr. Kalesu is there
but ono ne there no there no
mustaji na
I said waka yomu kakra
Mr. Frimpong there why there
I said yomu kakra
ozo why there
I said waka yomu kakra
ma wo
there we dem said Dr. Dufo na dem ano
me da say listen when na wizifoko 6 minutes inside 5 live on TVS was it no so on Power 97.9 let's get to serious business main topics of the day and Thursday na fi yenhwe na filling station say water kwa the sharp 106.9 FM Museum Island Bele Western 100.3 FM Tamale in the northern regional capital. We are live on Kesmi 107.1 FM Bole in Kiligi FM Boko Source 100.1 FM Sansona WFM wa Zas FM was Bilana Pusiga Wing Pansampa Wende FM Volta regional capital. We are live on Global 105.1 FM Sansuni Anima Mo Bono region 90.9 FM in Sokona Suma FM on Krankwata for regional capital Goso and Nanum 92.5 FM station with ambition Aduna FM so I was Sankore ye call a year Uti regional 3 stations you are 79.7 FM a year doctor a year Asamoah or Nene Honka for Yama Honorable Helen Yajonto so Omuzu Kremo ewo a year Cratch West constituency Munina Muti and life Sansu and a KFM Opasana Boom FM Jessica Landin GFM Radio Fire Life Radio and on Facebook Live Power 979 TVS was again Samsung on YouTube as was the broadcasting more America Memo Apposite FM Virginia Monina Mutie Adele Uno Sarin and Dr. Ishmael Amunzu in the Amunzu family in Umpo Chacha Monina. Well, let's go straight to the point. Avan John Mahama Opimu Kumasi, what is more there to you? Was a Kumasi a year crew for market, 2026 a year ready. What should be our washer sentiments will be to now Kumasi and then Krankwano, about 3 lanes here, 3 lanes there.
Mugabe, I think Lady Cameron Sanchez
will you be with me?
I think that Babia Yababe Druno, you term the question of Obitimia and so to me. I think that science in the Nema Adadi in the past, not just that capacity is there. And I never comment manage about some of these things has to do with a certain sick culture be over the years. And yes, so I say, I bind be ban all Bashadi be a seer. I bind for a ban with Jagun would not say.
Breaking news, ever. Nursing trainees receive 6 months allowance as president delivers on his promise. The Ministry of Health has confirmed that an amount of 462 million has been dispersed to support the training allowances of 120,000 nursing students across the country.
So, sir, some of these development, a buying started project, obi for bar, not wajaya go, not know the day, no. Sikane dia sheme your mind sikano, na ago waste. We've had similar instances. President Mahama Bat 2016 year who development or undertake here Kumasi, Ebina Yafari Hospital, Ebina Siwa Hospital, several other monumental projects. I don't know the day. The people in the Ashanti region were going to benefit from some of these projects. But nipa da seni ba ebo na dwunim poso be ma project ni nyina say na okwa Afari Hospital. If Ghana, if we are going to revive it, the amount of money that will be needed to pump in to revive some of these things, because the structures and a part of it are dilapidated and near money say we need a lot of resources to be able to do some of these things. Some of these markets and then as a for me, the same thing. Market are for the people. We need political inclination. It's about development. Money panel more constituency and as a district and as a region no a benefit no ya ba abrone bayi na adwumoni ntino na ya sheda jagu ama ni nyina say, and some of these projects are cost for 8 good years ye jama na say. So when the President Mahama back now I go back to Kumasi and he has seen the need to revive some of these things. At the end of the day, it is the people at the region that benefit, and I'm happy because very often Mekai say central regional him for call President Akufo-Addo ka kire ne say mo pe development o ka kire mo so man to abama no enti no ono so forgetting we are forgetting that he's the president for the people of this country and no be o to abama and as obi on to abama Ashanti region President Mahama most of the project akwa no how many your fence seat and we nya Ashanti region. But he realized that the people there deserve development because they are part of this country. And of course, yes, our particular development, you know, they can't acquire more young Ukraine and to go back. So there is the need for us to complete some of these things. But yeah, nipa so because governance is about human beings. Sometimes the politics part is there, but nipa mfaso be the nipa benya oko hospital you see KJT hospital KJT market here. Look at the way atimia easy congestion e Kumase and the kind of impact I make a boost to market in the business and as a forum. Central region similar undertaking was going on and nyina ya bo modern body nyina to go here. So I think say and America say he is reviving this kind of trust and confidence in Amanfo because Amanfo abamu buye we got to a tipping point. Amanfo free say everywhere because now Amanfo free say cool cry better than democracy because the very core thing people expect from democracy people were just fooling around that you didn't even see anything, but now confidence is once again returning. Nema manipa enya ho benefit. Kumasi Accra Road ya started Kufo Kwan Penso. Every day be able to draw your friends say wait home contractors go home for almost 10 to 13 good years and every day we are doing Kumasi Accra Road ye and I can so musi ya no crowd do be a utimu say just a new vision new focus and if the president has decided to make it a 6-lane way accident ne very often this head-on collusion and as for yehuno to certain extent a bit me aboa me yi sa ne man afiro but what I'm looking at a commitment and this kind of consistency I bit me aye awie na nipa nya som faso and it's very very important sa kwan is one of the major road among for use e okroma say and most of the accident is see okroma lives are claim no enya lives get because of some of these things obeko potholes obeko babia sharp curve e be a narrow na cars air running into one another and as a form every day be out na radio so what numerous accident I see okroma and I think say I'm happy say President Mahama coming back and what realizes that some of these things are developmental project a transcended beyond generation because if you're able to do this thing it's going to be there for a very long time and generations will come and know say this particular roadway as soon as in a year na say but he decided to do it 3-lane way and atimi aboama accident na se forma very often eba no yetimi ye free ni nyina ho and I think say Amamonu should be developmental oriented and I said development oriented. Young focus on key aspect of governance a bit me nipa anya some faso because near we ya Mahama Kokumasa or can was me and this and then can was this thing should have been done long ago. Because the conversation we've had in the past, for instance, when we were talking about a Afari hospital, this is not a time and Kayabet and I say about Pesica, Sewa hospital, Sewa market way should have been done long ago. But we had a particular government or non Akomano, you can't even describe. They decided say mono development and you're part of the agenda. They came to enrich themselves, amass wealth for their family and very few people around them. So development, they abandon all these things because John Mahama will be the person to go to Kumasi and say, so when the Ashanti region has been there, the Florida of the MPP, most of the vote free. But if I take you back to Kumasi today, there is no significant project MPP by Kumasi 4 has been very supportive of Akufo-Addo government. And there way and why more generations will come and remember say being part of the MPP the biggest investment I will Kumasi and now can for the hospital where John Mahama started. You understand? But and no crowd they couldn't even finish. And several other way, KJT market here is one of the monumental projects. Over the years, and Abana has decided, when they had a punching back on but my development, different development, they didn't do anything. So I think that it's a wake up call. Actually, said Nipa Ghana for Obia ti politics as emotions and that kind of free hand is no longer part of our politics. It is about the money panel. Anything another political trend that Ashanti region seem a bit changing because the people were taken for granted. Among for visa but now or more who say way power development now Obia bano obesia for the hospital amawa. Sewa hospital market and then as a form and these are life-changing investment will impact on the life of the people. Last America John Kuma Yare ya adia kan Kumasi nanka for the hospital maybe that facility could have offered him help. You understand? Yamwano and I am only sick crime to so a crime so and obey jam. So you see some of these things it is about time who's whenever we are doing development we are doing for the people of this country. And I said that is what I'm saying. It's something that we need to do it once and for all. But is it doable? Why not? What? I didn't know to mean that he can. Oh, he can. With the oil money. Say when it comes to resources, money for funding some of these things, it's not a problem, not at all. It's even laughable for us to be talking about where to get money from. We can get money. The thing is, political commitment. Very often, so if today the president has accepted, said this is what he wants to do, I think Ghana for because it is about development. Ghana for Ghana need be no Krumha. Obakasa Akrani Kumasi would own you.
2 years was Asante for benefited more in NDC than MPP.
Oh, na say there is quite obvious. Na me catch say Kumasi Woon to me as an individual, the amount of money that was invested in him is bigger than a single project in Ashanti region.
May I say,
and all the projects,
yes, and also on Power 97.9 FM. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, President of the Republic, or to Ashanti region, or Daman Fuase Somatuaba, as President of the Republic. Inti Sema Okanyi Ukumasi Basanamba, Liso and Akwesi Bokuso.
Jumedia Mekasawa Seno. 2 o'clock here, any abaye. Until now, America cra, ewo and I was saying, Mammy to Anamon. Now, member KJTR phase 2. Baby, a Jumane drew. Now, many contractor for no and Kasa. Many Omokasa and so. Almost the Ejumane drew. Ejumane drew 66% completion. Enti ye be shemukina sene be ya ombetimi awie ne ntem na contractor for no many omokasa ye no se bibia akoyie ebedru afie eba ebedru na wie ye no na che se edwa no ye wie kra na Osha Sajano now the can win one. Nipadudua Ombenya baby atna edi omujano. Ebedu by 20,000 nipa and ebenya. Enti Yama memo any yamano ana omudi jawo ho ye omufi ho say ye besi phase 2 no. Ya chropu nyina di fefefe enti ye wiesa dwana omo ene de ombekwa akotena ho first ansana ya je ebimso abeka ho tunwani jack ho techiman jack ho mankesim jack ho enti makachire mayor say ontro emma vice president say vice president the first adjumedi na so na onfa crowfrom market emfa nka ho if you say the can one a bema coin abba send a bear yama memoni in your money now person with the journal be a benya baby atna na omo fi coin chain send ya sesia yetimi hunu.
Ivan, 1 minute.
So this is real development. You see, this KJTR market here can phase 2 has been there for 8 good years. So
I said next year maybe.
I said no. Me in your Mahama. This thing should have been done. Because 8 years and Akufo, they should have completed this particular thing. Mo benefit of for, but Nyansa yes and Yamano, they didn't find it because people were busy stealing. Are you aware say UGMC not phase 2 or what is Obiaka Wasebo Kromada? UGMC phase 2. They never spoke about it. So you know that you see the difference between nation workers and nation builders.
So your mama the
guy is building a nation. Those people came to wreck this country. What say?
Why is the Burkina Faso president trying?
So that is a clear difference because and a project now or more a project here a transcending beyond generation and a providing real job opportunities for people.
66 is what?
66%. Yes.
I'm shocked. Listen, over to you, please.
Yo, Mami Fakunya we soon I'm chatty for near for any adophonia.
Happy belated birthday to our brother.
Belated.
Is it Mr. Kwame Raman?
Oh, Kwame Raman. A very fine guy.
Ramana, or this Salifu Bekani didn't want to see the Kwame.
I or the Kwame.
Vasalifu,
there be so ya Sante, Saye Nodna. Over some Mona Santi Diana.
Yeah.
Oya Sante, ne mami Asante.
Fantastic.
And also say kutu say bam.
Nitima Bobil.
Mami chetty for Adofone atam for mo Jibra mo hwe sa kasam fonyini a yetesu yi. And thanks for the privilege also. Morabi Eyana Jomama doesn't cease to get some of us to like him the more. He always makes or creates the opportunity say yan no sense or that already. Now and pennyforce a sin a who's refu a esrechere no. Na maybe a tremor sɛ ɛnyɛ amayɔsɛm a nkɛnsɛm bi a nipa bi ka fa owura mahama ho no na nkɛho bi hia sɛ nkɛ yɛde ɔmbɛkɔ ahemfie na ɔmakɔtwa dwan ɛsiane sɛ ɛnyɛ John Mahama kɛkɛ ɛna na ɔmu gu n'anim ase na ɔmu gu sɛbi asanteman anim ase na ɔmu gu sɛbi asantefoɔ ho fi sɛ asɛ yɛdeɛ yɛn no yɛnyɛ nipa a yɛpa adepa na ɛduru baabi ɛma kasa no ɛkɔyɛ sɛ ɔmu twa ntoro bi koraa sɛbio nipa a ɔyɛ amayɔsɛm waba a ɔbɛkate sword for a project a project no ɛwɔ asanteman asase so a krɔbea refi asante kɔtɔkɔ ɛkɔ obie ɔhene bɔdi ama musuo ma ɔha awia yi na ɔka asɛm sɛ amayɔsɛm a yɛyɛ ama ebinom akɔgyina fa bi a saa fa no ade papa kura ba fie a na ɔmo bu ato agu sɛ ɛnya ade papa wa mo sabio MPP amayokuo din ɛna wa mo obi adin na saa kasa ya wɔka ya na obiara nim sɛ wɔne MPP foɔ na sabio kasa san sɛ ɔmo na ade papa bia ɛbɔ asantima mu a na efiri NDC hɔ a ɔmo boguo afei MPP foɔ kɔtena kasa fidie so John Mahama say asantefo wɔyɛ adeɛ kura nsomani wɔde sika kɔkɔɔ kura yɛ kwan mamu a ɛna ɔmo ka kasa ya na afei ɛbɛda tirim nipa bi tirim ma ne bɛyɛ sɛbi ɛdɛm a afei akɔyɛ te sɛ John Mahama kura wɔta asantefo na sɛbi amayɔsɛm a yɛyɛ no ɔma wei mu paa mampani bɛn including Miami of Akufo mampani bɛn ɛna watimi atena se anwene ɛnneɛma papa sɛ mede kɔ asantemamu even though ɔmo nto aba ma me amayɔni bɛn me kame wɔfa President Kufuor to mean sɛ ɔno bɛyɛ mampani mfie nwɔtwe no yɛnkyerɛ yɛn adeɛ a mampani Kufuor ɛyɛ no asantemamu a yɛbɛtumi de yɛn sa atena so sɛ ɔmampani Kufuor deɛ ɔyɛ yɛ no nie na baso bodie nie ya ɛso kyɛ owura Mahama bia wɔbɛyɛ ne mfie 9 Ninkase Omampani Kufuor anyebi. I can't say that. But I mean, you heard the quantum of how much cake yes antimanya in respect of say yeticha or my a cake as antimanya chefa where adia bruni friend of fiscal decentralization. Sikano 100 and then the pattern a coach. I was so be a 10. Yes, sir. Yeah. Nemo krobi sufo nya bi che bia eya na sebi ekwaye se sebi ehadwen Mampani Kufuor o mayen sebi Konfanoche emergency center o dey see my meboa oye Accra Kumasi highway no Danida for be ye bi e ma roundabout ba so ma eno kra ye hyase ebo ho edede oye bi o this also born from wenu any percentage, not even 5%. So for like,
are you talking about Ashanti? Let's be fair to our viewers and our listeners.
We are being fair. I'm being fair. Because the Mama can't so be Kumasi Accra Highway. No, one can say Kumasi Eastern Highway.
We are talking about Ashanti.
Ashanti, we say President Kufuor.
Kumasi Accra.
President Kufuor Yebi. President Kufuor.
Emergency word.
Me so emergency word.
Give me 2.
Me say oye Accra Kumasi any President Kufuor na dey run about by ye kuku nipa ye ko yi run about
number 2
wo Kumasi
listen now who ye Kumasi dey tell me
na me say Kumasi highway na President Kufuor me say President
Kufuor
so for like so the asobo form
wo ye den
o the asobo
wo ye den
o ye 5%
e wo hin
so for like
and wo ye dey biem
we
No, we are talking about Kumasi. Listen, let's put the picture clear to our viewers now. No.
I'm not misdirected.
Let's be specific. Don't let it paint a different picture out there.
The picture is clear.
So print that picture for the listeners.
I'm trying to let the listener understand, say, Kufuor, he is not better than Mahama.
And today no Kufuor and I may say,
Kufuor the otini no. osa be buankra but when we aka
listo that in no don't go there. Go. Me no Kumasi. No, listen. Intent no Kumasi. No, listen. The intent. The intention to even the same day that Rollins died on the 12th. The same week. And no two for Kufa do two for Kujina, a Yabu and Crown Moko sign contract. It is that Camille Kumasi. We are fire way back 2020. Where are they? Why are they? Accident and emergency unit in Convanoche finish. Okay, why be? No, who are kind? No, I make us some make a old matching here. There be one of me, Mama one finish a Kufado nothing. A Kufado the same patch, it's me funny man. Kufado Kufu, make any person Kufado number Kufado 8 years, Kufu's 8 years, nothing apart from the emergency. Me a very serious man. That's all the I see on cardio. I said to my name, the point I'm trying to make, you know, ma akoye to say Omampeni Kufu Sebio, me jitu say he could have done better. Yeah. But men change soon see baby say Omampeni Kufu so a mass anti-man for so that mean because the obeti me no just ensure me and to me too me kata me nikura me to make answer say Ivan what they say Tepa government hospital Kumafari military hospital. So that is the point he's making. No. So yeah, that is the same point he's making. We are saying the same thing. Yeah. We are people there. What about NDC? Your mama here be able to say the Canada Fonte. As a man make an okay you. Maybe I know me. People there about NDC. Minim say. Who to me mo born here mezi. Mugabe. As a Kufuor you offend. The say. Omampeni da Kufuor. Osabaso body a. Na baso body no say eyeduku a debo na Jo Muhammad ye no say kutu say bam eso papa fe na okasa enu na make ya wo so de ayi ababe fam a wa de na ye tene say ye fan chenchen can go straight ye tene say abra president Kufuor sha ase akrampo say oba be bibi wa santima mu no na wo say ye hu demonstrations and waba. No, everyone chrome. All because time or President Kufuor and I say be a person BB or cabinet meeting and Kufuor dominate. Those times I remember. But John Mahama na MPP for got radio so say or no asante for no. Yeah, don't you know you say or no akojina baby say asante for me the go the year and cry sound recording me say omo mother ko pe ewo omo TV so nanka Ghana fo nyina hu say John Mahama cry say on pass asante for asem me pa on pass asante for asem hwe aduma wa ye okegitia Kufuor couldn't even dream it onu po any chrome he couldn't dream it hwe aduma President Mahama ye no Formina Hospital hwe Kumawu Hospital hwe ye friend say Tepa share a ferry. It got to a point. It took the intervention of Krobia Irefia Santikotoko, Himbodia Mamuso, to make sure, say, even confront him poor at the Tiapan Samno. Abai wo Napomu Yesika, Cronfort Napo, Yesika. Omotini Hunano, Ehunano, Pay. Omu Yesika. Napo, we are no one says Napo Cronfort, then we are. Was he can't quote scholarship school? But how can you confirm that one? Take it out, please. I will not take it. No, he's still under investigation. No. I will not take it. Until a court, competent. I mean, I will take confirm. Who's a confirm? We are as guilty. Morabi, me and first I know my way from the future. Who not book can one other Manon? I want me who free more. You who free now. Power. Me can use now. What you are manager? What from Ejuma? Carry on. Do you pay me for maybe I might exclude my own mistakes? You who free more? That's what confirm. Ona wo nyina wo hwe nanim akromfo anim nenam ho no ye nka ho enti so wo hwe nipa o me members of parliament o mu fra santimamu da bia ba be hwie sika won kran ha o mu fa sika no nya hwe o mu so ni fa so bia konfanachi na wo hwe se o hene ya sebio enka wo di ni nkui sebio ba bia akokran ka waduri na wo se ono tutuntuma be ye sebi Lala sulela. Ansana sebio watimenya kakra ya kwa koshese
kɔmfano chi betimi agina ne naso na timi ahwɛ nipa asabi wo mo hododo wo mo e wa asantema mu a na efere
na yegin mo na mo
mi kan no na
asenso bo asem awachi
abebuo kasa na ohene di bu ekufo do ni na aban se mi mpo a me no menyeje to enne se mi mafa sabi nyansa kwa bi so se metutuntuma se me de kwa akosre se nipa maboa ma kɔmfano chi nyina brania me twema adwen susu se senka mahama wa ha enka Ferry hospital kwaye enka Kumawu hospital kwaye enka ya friend say famina enkwaye enka Sawia enkwaye enka tepa kwadiam so wawie
oh yes
enti eyade a sabi ora mahama asanteman danase mejina dodo nam say ye bo ora mahama hu da ura tra asanteman se muntu abama no na enim de sabi o ye ni from afumpo no ye na esi so ne yenim se o wa kuma pa e wodo e ma ne man e ma santeman ora ma wata santeman mu pen wata santeman mu pen enti sebi ye ka wo bia wodo a wotimi kai se o ma me nto ana emre bi ekuro we metena so enti me obi bi papa bi a ma me moa wo mo a ora ma ye hu a obehira wo ne wasifo nyina se wotimi anya akuma pa impo edwa omampani kufo hya ase na yegya no ho krofrom okọ ma mi bi mitie no ama shako video baako o se president bien wa watu ne dai de radwanim na ne nai keka na watu de radwanim ni ntino efi ne kro oni na busu nyina on beto aba ma ndc enti no mesese nyaso yemo ni kidom na ekwa bia so no owura minister ene minua Zuba ekwa bia mo befa so mo betimi ama sabi na ni monyama sren ama amama nyina hu ni nipa su ni nipa ban no yesere mo mamo ne nkansise mu monye de mu betimi bia na yadase bi nra bie mu no so ye ka no na yese sere owura mahama asanteman edowunti odo di akire ya phase 2 no airport no yes so we may be akamu bia say be kansese mu never again MPP Gina ewo eye kolima o say ewo ganwes otie woni ni wura ene abusuan nyina mu ehwe ye live dance na ma wo media daddy washing be ene obaya maami onu so ehwe ye live ye fast like say mfama Safari Valley Eco Resort wo eye the win the eastern region of the Republic of Ghana wo pa baby a obetimi nya wildlife experience waji weni ama bibia konkan ene hotel papa wura ho ene aduani local and continental dishes in several wo eye gym ene swimming pool bibia e wo so ye dia one or some cash for idea more from 059 691 4394 059 4394 ewo do ewo eastern region of the Republic of Ghana and no ho Safari Valley Eco Resort power specialist about hospital yema me adu ya some can choose hepatitis A B C D E and to fatty liver sciatica prostate and a ho memma no broken bones no penny baby na atechema na ulcer components u minim fibroid minu amba na ma won emma for ni chire ma me adu ya obebo akoma se ye ofia se lake bosomchu kwantempo so putuja continent kwano so pe ye ni jetibo filling station and edi enhwe ni mu akra ye wo kwa benya poku asesipi kwantempo no so sa so na takra de wanaji estate ye be anaji MA primary school no fe no 0244 544422 0244 544422 Victory Garlic Mesafri Dr. Amako ene oti yenuane enka otumi bebo eyedru hu de wuro papa binom seri bi betumi abo amani peduane gina ne na so blood circulation eje moja timi edi ni peduane afrusani ye papa ede amawo obi a oye open for menum bi o ma abofra ni fusu amenum bi wonya 12 years ekoneni mo oba ne be ma mutumi enum bi wura pharmacy shop eba shop bi obenya bi ato Dr. Amako edi Victory Garlic Mesafri 0201 293280 0242545633 ofra ye beje so Adom survey and general construction semen kancho seba land survey in engineering survey in architectural designs and general construction womo number 1 they are second to none koma so ye ho ewododowa odumase behind Christian High School International adenta so mo asase ni bi ewo ho oto asase
asase wo dodowa 50,000 Ghana cedis 70 by 100 plot na je say the amount I don't know utua 50,000 na woni obi ani asem ye ma nkrata na wasate wo de nsi na se ne mo we bia pese wo de 6 months ni tua ye de 5,000 meka wona ye 55,000 wo pese wo de 1 year ni tua ye de 10,000 meka wona ye 60,000 and one say wo be ko asoye woni ani wedding kita ho wo betimi afre 055-439-7831 055-439-7831 and 020-378-8842 020-378-8842 now I call as you said the baby to me amount. WhatsApp plan is 055-439-7831 055-439-7831. I don't survey and general construction is making your dreams come to reality. As like I said, come on, natural mineral water and soon ha oba a year SYZ broadcasting 37 and baby says with the heart of Accra Osua. Do be happy piano on Sabi to me I name it to me aka ura a year Melcom show be a nationwide. Do be pia on Sabi to me aka for 059-627-3546 059-627-3546 ofra ebejo so do be happy piano on Sabi to me aka lift kit capsules if we made Moses aswe eboama digestion etumi eboyi papa on peduanum digestion bitima take place here do so no na lift kit capsules eboy hanse metabolism sanso ena mo jamona ya won ye de ma mo brands and motime jamona no wonya lift kit capsules ni bi etumi boyi papa san support with liver function emenipa etumi peduano ejina ne na so ebrane sanso ena obi a kakra bi na wote so se anansi ena achemina ni aje unya eye lift kit capsules bi abetumi abo pharmacy shop herbal shop nationwide obenya bi ato called Medimosis on 0244068447 0244068447 Medimosis clinic and herbal center one wakofa medical capsules dia bedwa so eboa ema blood circulation moje timidi ni peduane mafrisen yi obi an nan ene ne sana ye titriti unya medical capsules ni betumi abo eboa san boosti eye immune system ebo ni peduane ye papa prostate net women ya bema sexual weakness male and female infertility hypertension diabetes type 4 fever malaria stroke any dental problems nano fakoda Medimosis clinic and herbal center a dental barrier be hu yo ho ye ne PlayStation ni di nhwe ni mu ewo AESL building inside the Ghana Highway Authority at Accra Ministry Jekojo ye ne school for the deaf ni di nhwe ni mu Kumasa ne makokoben ye wo ho be hu ye ni 0244 068447 0244-068447 Ofreya Yabejo. So Hebron Hills International School say excel and shine for urban nature or media of the Salmon Road admission go so ekosu gidi. Well, listen, you move on. One of them is Elandi and Afi.
Me am Landi nti Ivan Edwards.
Okay. Me chairman ni post ni friend Moro. And can you know also am police station Moro.
DSP Stephen Kwame Ejay retired. Ono so se ochiao.
Fantastic.
And
you about Amanda and so original headquarters.
My sweetest sister. And Muhammad Charity Abibata. So show.
Aji pensu ye channel.
Hey.
Any director of finance.
I channel to international. Mamuso. Mamuso.
Eric Osu MPP. Deputy Eric was MPP nipa or face in this you. Face in your MPP. A friend Eric Osu. One also say oh Millis Pap Aquelis yeah. So enjoy showing here papa.
Where are working obesa chana.
Thank you. Driving phone in as you tie. Honorable Mita can also so monetize.
Hey, honorable Michelle.
Forest Commission maybe or maybe
it's now mid press. I think the one friend will be accountability government government accountability series. It's not doing so. It's on Bema lectures about the why and the obey. And Yami admit na mummy have time near any Ora Felix of Fusukwachi program now or no. I think that is the most important program we communicator was our share. Now to information about what is happening. And it's important for Ghanaians to also follow. No one baby I will tax a uchiano echo. Send a bear a bino and kita hudio a bear pepe.
Tamale, almost or watch a live from Tamale. You move on your 5 10 15 minutes to wrap up. Nothing. You hear the other issues on board. Nothing. You wrap up. Rashid and so Rashid send me a menu. A drawback. Yes, Sadiq Obama. Or a
drawback.
There's a gossip corner so.
A drawback. A chrome. Kusibuafu.
On a half.
Now Kusibuafu ne what on?
I don't know. More
baby cancer so when you so said.
Okay. Who say I Sadiq Obama no? It's na ye mami a 40th anniversary. Umbayano a adroba and then American. If you wanna conquer same or half a region.
Adroba and a honor Kusibuafu free meanings and what
adroba no. Kusibuafu the one.
Kusibuafu acquire an argument called lefty.
And you know Kumasi technical. Okay. Over the bar no. Yagwe Avan, Yamshe and Sama Akanonafi, Yam Rapi up issue of a Chief Justice ni the Akanina to Atuasusa entity in Femoho Nafi Yam
Chief Justice does $10 million now minimum issue as I will be. I think Sam I mean this fuel allowance in a fencing their course or Ablikuma. And Rami who said MPP for
fight against Galamsey. No, AG said Attorney General said you investigate Abanga and this National Vice Chairman and Joseph Yamin with the home fight too.
Yeah, I think issues na fedeba, but the energy alone to go after your own, no, actually how committed the government is. And wherever you are, no, send certain signals to you. Say the age now, me buying my buying here. Udin say munu you get away with it. No, that era is over. So Mugabe, I think say the determination in this whole thing. Very often, in instances, a ban shield on one casa in for it could be just an alleged case. I'll become no nasem be any. What the mere factor yakas will be to Galamsey doesn't mean say indeed or to Galamsey. But they say you need to delve deeper to find out indeed. Say the panel or you involve and answer or you involve a investigation. Every bit me a clear the panel. And in somehow, it could be that the persons are moody, every another nowhere close to some of these things. So the investigation will come out and clear them. You understand? So I think that these are some of the things that you see as people. Now you who say you cast accountability.
But government in power is it step in the right direction? Say Attorney General Becca say you investigating ABC.
Na investigating no because Attorney General power no.
I mean as a national organizer of the NDC
doesn't matter.
And deputy.
It doesn't matter. Some of this investigation, you know, ebi akro no kura bebuwa no. Because whether you like it or not, I'm for 2D to go about thing. What are some American? And in Ebia investigation, no end not a clear one. I know the day in the eyes of everybody, no, you well investigated, you've been cleared, and also and also
cemented.
Politics and you know, sometimes some of these things, you know, could be anything. But you see, investigation now, I shall say,
Ashanti Regional Deputy Minister. Manti Galamsey fan. Why now as national organizer?
See, I think. Koyo. See, a case investigation. MPP ni na on tiase. Otiase. NDC for there. Omono sebi omusuku no mkoe no. Omusua de enye kwesi ada na omuwie suku. Otiase.
But why Abanga
now I could be investigated. Ebi kurampa obi di medinam to Galamsey.
Mimitia me krum subrisu
minim Abanga yeminia minim ne pa minim say
obetime Galamsey.
Minim say the last thing Abanga would do is to commit himself to doing Galamsey. Minim say ebeye den say Abanga betime aye Galamsey. Abanga could be a minor but not a Galamsey.
Okay.
What must say?
So the difference between obi or proper mining and obi or Galamsey illegal mining, right?
Yes.
Fantastic.
So for example, minya an incident bia na fa Abanga ho. Ena me ko bo ni din wo baabi. Ena me find out say the Abanga in question nya say me nua Abanga yi. Na ye another Abanga say omo ye ntafo. Oni ni nua omo ye ntafo. Later me find out no na John Boadu akwala ne saa bangana no okope youth organizer no. I rebuked him publicly. What was it? Another incident. Enkofo bi the excavator bi akwa forest bi mu wo takwa ho baby. This issue came up. His name was in the equation. Say Abanga to Galamsey. Na me friend na say na ehwa so brapani entisa men call her. So later I found out that they are rather using his name to mine. So like you are saying, in some of these instances, Yamin, I mean, how on earth would Yamin want to commit himself to Galamsey? Nabayaba. So fine. Ebia, people are able to easily say because of Yamin, any wound to me, say the relationship with Pepe College and all that, in Tibikrana, Yamin Krampono has ABC. It is good and it's in the interest of the Abai to investigate on one Kasanimipa. Yeah. Now, Sabi, if you're from Ponyo,
yeah, it's very important.
Now,
what in China, you know, sir.
Then you are very well cautioned. Say, hey, and you media me quiet, now say, I'll post it for Uncle Chipipra. Pepra concern small scale miners for president. Pepra, I know him to be a member of the NDC. Didn't matter. They arrested him.
Yeah.
Later, when they found out that okay, Pepra, sir, your intentions are not to rather obstruct us from doing our work, you know. I know. What I say. So the process is now a leading to say. You investigate you, know. It comes out in several facets. Sometimes the factors are that we do ye bibi. I also ko yi huano say nye wa. Ebi kwa make no. Na adia ye ko investigate no. E ba be buawa na ye investigate you say the work
to clear you.
Because say investigation a prosecution there. And then just MPP for the review as it to mean say cancellation. Meboa. And obi a wonu timi ka say odwanfu ye dead goat e odwanfu de odwan ye goat okay your mama ko ka dead goat syndrome afidom say your mama ye odwanfu okay odwan ye goat and tell people for no ho amadwene ne wo fom a nyimde no aka chi onu wie school kwasi ada entino ye ka dead goat a say odwanfu. Investigation is not to say someone is guilty of any offense. In any case, say ko background po say yes say me nuanu mo ewura ni mienu Yamin ene abanga me san omu mienu ti e wa ha say ensi da so mu mienu be Galamsey no say ko ba say in an unlikely event o ma ye Galamsey mpo a then it means aban no e krake whip no regardless who meboa. So for me yantianu na John Mahama your friend is Abuga Pele. We investigate na what's the Abuga Kotum. Why no? You know, I think say Mema Minua Ivan. I mean, I think say
5 minutes never miss enough.
So I think it's in that order now, and sending message to out there say and your business as usual. It doesn't matter where you find yourself or committee. The state, because that is what the state is supposed to do.
Exactly.
The state should be independent and very absolute, very robust. They need the effort to crack it down on the name. And I think that President Mahama can wasema very, very important. This disjointed task force. Different kinds. We a creative whole lot of incident. You don't know which of them is legitimate. Yeah, so what I'm saying is the idea to merge it, will make it proper. Na amana ya juma. Because people will take advantage because I know me who video be circulate here. A beautiful form who are also calling themselves task force when they don't belong to any way. Because when it is disjointed like that, now people will just take advantage. Yes, because they seem to be no order and then I say for them. So people will go there and at the end of the day, taking law into their own hands and do whatever that they want. So some of these things, I think in operationalizing some of these things, we have to be very focused. Now you who say adwuma we na nipa dudu we ni we na ya adwuma we and I know that if there is anything you know who to ask what at any point in time na nkwese obi atie gum na ya because galamsey e ya de ba ko over the years nyina ya kan wasem we cannot sit here and allow this particular thing to destroy amanfo betima ya responsible mind ba ebinum so nam ho a omo se nso ne nsase eno amete se yese wanchi ho ya eastern region emrante bi kwasha asase asama abuogu nipa 30 so 30 eno a omo find 11 omo find for mu nyina wu ya se 11 more IMSN ena 30 ehye ye friend say ade na se and one they see and bebreba ye kan yes bebreba ye kan abuogu emrantie mako 30 so mo hye form be see na ye hu omo so apart from the political aspect and social implications in na so I think say ye kan ye hu bom na ye fight some of these because enkura mrantie ye mo wi ye ne ndis ni one people ni o omo ye Ghana for they've lost their life and a video na that so no a big incident yes and there is nowhere nipo mo sha so bekum no bi krati ase because it's been 2 days and then we share former survival what I say it's very pathetic so I think say government effort to fight galamsey no we need to support it fully na any politics in film and whoever that is responsible no those people should be penalized.
Dr. Brown at the Forestry Commission papa no obo adwuma
Mr. Brown, yeah,
the man is really working na and obi be kwa kofa krata bi I won't say sometimes yet na kasa na asa ye ba ko wi mu abronye krata akọ na ye ye free mu na so de be kwa ko ba bi akọpa aduane adi abronye says akoma one apapọ mu nye koma say wa Prempeh College for him kwa obi say covid ma minim de enti amosi obi Prempeh College.
Why are you saying that?
Well, yankoi Dr. Brown Forestry Commission.
Dr. Brown. Oh yeah, so far so good. I think say there have been times people complained Oberbank complaint in the hono na your time.
Very fantastic.
I mean he has delivered. So far so very good. Just that I will encourage say sir forestry guards na ya omo use omo no. Omo san family biem say owo amaboa etimi yire ne ho apam galamsey foni free kwaye ni mu a e wo say oboa na o maintain kwaye no se ne yesefata na afi dia aka no so no
ese osafo ade so de osun takarache
edomani sa de osun takarache
and the jumadi a wo de ni tibebre the way o see very
excellent.
The man
he's a very excellent guy
to manage forestry
and he doesn't
but listen oh yes your mama obey appointment just like that
oyenipa but John Mahama see retina he has about 99% credibility.
Fantastic.
Of appointment. The 1% or appointee and your papa Yadam Bonasa.
Power and a TV as was a debate of fair Biase Yatamason. Listen and Nakwisi Bukumedas in Mada. A minia avanche innocent and so I say. Meto Jom dia Mary. I went to me sufre. Eradi. The Messia one say. Mami enye dede kwa
ise wana tonyum no
na metumi anya domo we evensia anyumere no se akase bokratima ene inuaba kratima ne kwachiwa wodi di omoba no kratima ne kwachiwa
na me aduma me mean dey me ko sehwi koko fo no mutwagu ye no mo enua no
okwa de
me kwa recording
nyamere no se akase
$263 million
mo eniti uwie ufri ya nkoto nyumo ba bia ya pon ana me se ufri ya kofi
afari na kumat sikani wo mo
raf ya pon